Welcome back, everyone. This is session 12 of Ire of the Storm, and it may just very well be the last episode of Ire of the Storm.
So out of curiosity, real quick, who had 12 sessions for the guess on how long it would last?
That's not fair. I told Sarah, because we cut out all the rest of our hex exploration and other combats, I lost. And it wasn't fair.
What did you have?
I think it's like 17 or something like that.
Can you guess who had 12?
I don't remember. Who had 12? Was it Jason?
It was Jason.
I think that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel like there's some cahoots here. If you ask me. That's a little shady.
I think I said, 11? Is that right?
No, you said 13.
It's still possible, ladies and gentlemen!
Even Walmart knows not to let family members win any of their own contests. So
I'm sorry, actually Andrew said 13, Josh said 14, Justin said 15, and Brandon said 16.
Oh, maybe it's not still possible. I was going to stall out, but I'm not going to stall out 2 weeks in a row.
I'm going to stall out. I'm really going to stall out.
Listen, there's no cahoots. Everything was above board.
No, it's like, what does Abner do next?
Abner.
Yeah, what does Abner?
Cows. Dude.
Oh, so help me, I will have things just happen.
Ball.
You're like, and we go upstairs to rest, and we decide to go to the ruins all the way on the other side of the map.
We want to double check that this is the right place, so we want to go to the other places to make sure.
Right.
Yeah. We weren't convinced after seeing all of the intricate magical stuff. We're like, this could just be a different.
It's a red herring, the whole thing.
Yeah, like any good game where you go to enter the last room for the boss, it goes, hey, if you go forward, there's no turning back. Do you want to continue? It's like, oh no,
no, I was gonna go level up real quick.
I actually did that in Kingmaker. I went to the end of book 2, and I cleared the place out except for the final stuff until I left and did my kingdom management side quest, and I was like, okay, now I'm ready to go finish book 2.
Boss is sitting there like, what the hell's going on? Where are they?
I thought they were coming. They were right outside the door.
A second ago.
They're like, we used all our buffs.
The boss dies of starvation just in the room. You walk in, he's already dead.
Well, anyway, we'll jump right in and see what happens.
No recap even? We're just...
No, I was going to recap.
Oh,
I was going to say, we picked up last time with you guys fighting 2 capoescents, which are gargoyles, in the cold room. Poor Crimmet was having a hard time getting past their DR, but was able to use a new tactic to help save Abner's life, which was nice. Next, we went down south, where you fought some ghouls. And then in the furthest room, you fought a wraith, which I thought for sure was going to be a really challenging encounter, but you guys were built well for it with the Ghost Touch Great Club and then Abner's Mage Blitz. So that was really sweet. And I do have to say, it is nice when a party is built for an encounter.
Mm-hmm.
And then you guys went over to this third area where you dealt with a haunt in this one room, and Kermit went further, found a ice golem in the middle of this fiery room. He was able to...
With a chest that we may or may not have to open.
Yeah, we might have to double back.
May or may not. And he was able to destroy the orb that was in that room, and you guys decided to head on, and you were about to go upstairs to rest when you came up with this brilliant plan.
Yes.
To take out what you thought was a swarm in this room, but turned out to just be 3 giant spiders. So you did what Josh called the burn and turn, where basically lured them out. Abner threw a fireball in, wrecked most of them, and then you guys were able to put down the others. But as you were looking around this room after killing them, you hear some noises coming from... Now I have to remember. The stairs go up. So coming from down the stairs, you saw 2 lizard folk that came out and stood. And then what I didn't get to last week was coming from behind them, kind of pushing forward through them, is a third one who looks like this. I will blow that up. And this lizard folk comes and stands in front. And Aluna and Abner, actually no, anyone who has knowledge religion, go ahead. The knowledge religion check.
Can you blow that up one more time for me?
Sure thing.
Thank you very much.
Okay,
Here's
so
my natural 18 for the day.
Yeah, sorry, you're gonna have some rough times in combat now. Aluna, do you have knowledge religion that you want?
I do, and I would like to roll it. A 12.
Okay, so Miyabe and Abner, you're looking at them, and you're able to clearly see that on each of them, around their necks, appears to be a holy symbol. And as you kind of glance at it, as they walk up, you're able to determine that this is the holy symbol of... Well, actually, they're different. I should correct myself. This person has a holy symbol of Pashurha, which was one of the elemental lords you saw in the other room. And on the necks of these 2 are holy symbols of Kelazandri, who is the other elemental lord that you saw in that room. And this lizard folk stands in front, and she looks at you and says, "Surrender! Surrender and your lives will be spared for the time being, until you can be used as conduits to begin the ritual once more."
No, thank you.
What language was that in?
Polyglot.
What
Which
did
I
you say?
speak now. Sort of.
Poor
Poor
Kermit.
Kermit.
I feel so useless.
Yeah, Miyabe will look back to Kermit and he'll say, "She wants us to surrender so that we can become conduits."
Oh.
Whatever that means.
You should tell her to surrender, or else we'll take her into custody.
Miyabe turns to face her. Says, "You should surrender, or else we will take you into custody."
No, the only ones who will be surrendering today are you. You will feel the wrath and justice of Ashurha, as we will use you to power the storm engine to complete Darthic's goal. Stand and fight, filthy humans.
Most of what she just said went over Miyabe's head.
Point of contention.
And Kermit doesn't realize how racist she's being.
I say
'cause I'm
point
Ripley.
of contention. There's only one human, and he's also part demon, technically. So
Yeah, I always forget Aluna is a half-elf. Literally, I have no idea
Well,
what
she's
race
part,
it is.
she counts as a human for the
She
sake of
does
it.
count as a human, and really, those are the different. So,
And Abner's not half demon. Or are you talking about Miyabe?
Miyabe,
Miyabe
because he
human?
has a
Oh, okay.
bloodline. His
I'm Abner.
bloodline.
I'm like, Abner's not half demon.
he's not a tiefling.
he's a fetchling.
And with that, she is going to make a move towards you. I everyone at this point to roll me some initiative as we will
Can't
start
move.
tonight
Oh my.
with a combat.
Whoa.
Do I
What was
have...
that sound?
Oh, that sound you say?
I
That comes from the
it scared me.
amazing immersive program called Syrinscape.
Holy initiative rolls.
What a great
Right.
segue, Brandon!
Oh, I gotta get my...
Look at these, look at these. We
Act
got a
together.
nat 20, a nat 19, a 16, and then Cribbit rolled a 10 on the die.
Seriously, why? I feel like I'm just gonna get picked on all day. Oh, look at all these great.
Sick
Sad.
Kermit.
He
Okay.
is right, though.
It's
All
only
our-
funny because he has the highest bonus.
I'm still just trying to figure out what you all are talking about.
So, by the way, Sarah, I think I accidentally left non-lethal damage that would have been healed up, because that goes away when you get magical healing, right? I think that's what that green thing is.
Did
Yeah.
we get heal?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys were healed I remember going over this last week.
I think so.
'Cause I still have a bubble of 10.
I think somebody got healed. I don't know if everybody did.
Maybe
but...
we didn't all get healed. I thought we did.
I don't know. I did
don't
take
remember.
a potion, but I can't remember if that would have been before or after I got hit by the
Temporary.
non-lethal.
Okay. So I will have red is going to be Michelle and blue is going to be Daniel. Oh, I'm sorry. Blue is Michelle. Red is Daniel.
I know I healed up because I healed up. So, because I was less than 32 when I had the non-lethal damage, and now I'm at 32. So, at some point, it had to have been.
Yeah, but the non-lethal damage was from the furnace,
Right.
right?
Right, and
We didn't get hit by anything after that.
right, but I healed up. I think there was a point when I had less. Like,
I'm just looking through the history of the chat, and I see all the fortitude checks, but I don't see any heals.
The only damage I remember taking is from the frost breath.
I'll leave it there. If it makes a difference, it makes a difference.
Yeah, I don't see any heals that we would have done.
Okay, so in initiative, we have Aluna with a 24, Abner with a 21, Miyabe with an 18, and Kermit with a 16. So, to start off our combat, we will begin with Aluna.
Oh, fun. Sorry, y'all. I gotta make the thing a little bit bigger as I consider my options.
There
yeah.
are no options.
So there's word on Miyabe already. So
Yes.
we will go ahead and
Put it on Kermit.
no. Evil Eye's a standard action.
Hex Abner.
No, we're not gonna.
Yes.
We're not gonna do that. We will. Boop-ba-doop-ba-doo. Hex. Red. Go ahead and make a will save for me.
Okay, so that is Daniel.
Alright, Daniel.
So Daniel's will save 13.
Will fail, and we are going to bring down his saving throws.
Okay, -2
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
to saving throws.
For Red, whose name is
Okey
Daniel.
dokey. Okay, sounds good. Would you like to move, Aluna?
Yeah, she'll get out of the way.
Alrighty. Next we have Abner Calhoun.
I am going.
Oh no. Oh no.
No.
Took me a second.
Let's see. What do I want to do? I don't know. Shoot something maybe. Red in front of me. Bang bang. Shoot.
Yeah, you'll be shooting through Miyabe.
Yeah. We don't have any buffs or anything, right? You didn't bless or anything like that.
No. Oh, I do have Bless prepared though. I should have cast that.
God,
Wow.
play your character how we need you to play it, Josh. All right,
Sorry.
jeez, we've
Sorry.
gone over this.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry, I'll cast Bless 2 rounds from now.
How far away am I? Hang on. I'm too far away.
You could delay until after Miyabe's turn, and then
Yeah.
if he moves, you could 5-foot step and be within the 20-foot.
Yep.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Free action. Tell him to leave a path open.
Yeah.
The 20-foot is for point blank
Range
shot?
increment.
No, that's my
So
range.
resolve
increment
against
on
touch.
Oh, okay. I thought that was 30 feet. Okay, good to know.
20.
It's when I have my range mod on, that's why it's 30 feet.
I see.
I
Okay,
mean, I
so
have
you
long shot prepared, but I don't want to use it.
gotcha. So are you delaying then?
Yes, I'll delay until Miyabe moves.
Okay. All right. So now it is her turn, and she is going to.
Lee.
No.
He starts a fight and immediately runs away.
She is.
A lightning bolt.
She is going to swift action enact a judgment.
Oh.
Ooh,
Hope she's not high enough level for Bane.
And then
Of course, we're all different
She-
types, so.
Is going to.
Oh, she could do human.
She would have to roll a knowledge local check to identify that. Technically,
She's going to cast a spell,
dubious at best.
and I need a Luna to roll a will save, please.
Me only,
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
and she has line of effect,
Yeah.
and it doesn't have any cover resistance.
I don't think it's a attack.
A will save? What's she gonna go?
Will save, you said?
Yes. I almost said yes, ma'am.
What do you think?
Yes, that
Jason?
would work.
You
Okay.
It's fine. Luna's a woman. I wouldn't have been mad.
Okay. All right. So that didn't work.
Yeah, no, it passed, is what you mean to say?
No, it just didn't.
Or cause fear.
And she will stay where she's at for right now. Next up is Miyabe.
Wait, what, does Luna feel anything, or she's just unawares of the effect?
You can roll a spellcraft if you want to try to determine what the spell was.
Yeah, if I can tell. You want me to do that now?
Sure.
Nope.
No.
1 on that one.
You are not sure what she was casting.
Oh man. That was a roll.
Yeah. It was a roll. All right, Miyabe, is your turn. Oh, you moved. Okay, so you moved up to her.
Miyabe, yes, he is going to move up
Charge
with
or
his
just move?
great club in hand,
Okay.
and he is going to take that, and he's going to. So, I assume, well, the hex was against red, and it was just against saves, so that doesn't really matter if
Right.
it was, because it wasn't against AC anyway. So, yeah, there's no reason not to go after her. So he'll move up to her, and he'll take the great club, and he'll try to like smash her into the wall.
Did you
Ooh,
move
okay.
normal, or did you charge for it?
No, he just moved normal. There's my second 18, so it's a 28.
Oof. That will definitely hit and
Yeah,
do
she's dead.
14 points of.
And she dies.
She's dead.
That's it, guys. Thank you for
Close.
coming. We'll
Close.
see you next week. We'll be jumping
At the
into
end of the
Iron
Bible.
Fang. We're super excited.
No, but no. All right.
So
So
Abner's gonna take his turn whenever.
okay.
Yeah, I
so
finished my turn with that, so
okay. So Abner will jump in after Miyabe.
And still shooting at red.
Okay.
gets touch.
Oh,
20
nice.
will hit touch to do 6 points of bludgeoning piercing to Daniel.
Very nice. Poor Daniel.
Ouch! Ouch! He
Second
don't like
Daniel.
that. So that was Abner's turn, and next we have Crimit.
The Kermit, not really understanding what was spoken, can obviously see what's going on. So he just goes, "Oh, I guess we're doing this then. All right." I might move forward. I just want to check my range here.
Okay.
What do I want to do? Dang it. Alright. Move up one more.
He's gonna scatter shot.
I have to. Then I'm gonna
Can't you
scatter.
shatter from where you were?
Yeah, but without hitting you.
Yeah.
How?
The forward cone
It'll go here and
would
then
do. 1 second, let me.
I was just looking up the cones. It looks like.
it might go like that.
It would do a spread
Oh.
kind of like this
Mhm.
with a forward cone. Can you see
Oh.
what I just drew?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I could do that instead.
So you'd hit everybody except Miyabe from that square.
And you
Might
wouldn't
be able to
provoke
hit me
an
already.
attack of opportunity.
Well, I was gonna, so thank you.
Yep.
I was gonna
alright.
take it.
I'll start with the Inquisitor, then I go with Danu, then who's the other one? Karen?
Michelle.
Catherine? Michelle. I was close.
Michelle.
Sure.
Catherine. Alright, so I'll start with the Inquisitor. Make sure I got
Okay.
We're gonna have to be
Oops.
careful with these super common names. Like, yeah, so yesterday we killed Michelle. It's like,
And the
Miss
FBI is
Michelle.
listening.
It's nothing personal. Just the name that came to my brains. Yeah, so 15 will hit.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't have scatter on. It should have only been 13.
Against which one goes
13
to
will
win?
hit touch.
There you
Okay.
go.
Does it do different damage?
Mm-mm. It's the same.
Oh, it resolves against each of them. I thought you rolled for each one with scatter shot.
I do. I have to roll each one individually. My misfire, I only misfire if I misfire on every single shot, which is very unlikely. But I just take a -2 to my.
So who are you
Shot.
aiming at first? You said it earlier, but
The Inquisitor,
Inquisitor.
then Daniel,
Okay.
then Michelle.
gotcha.
Okay. So Daniel red. That will hit Daniel. Okay.
And scatter is on for the -2.
Okay.
Ooh, come on. Probably not.
For Michelle. Yes, that will. And Michelle
Yeah!
just explodes into a shower of gore.
Yay! I get a grip back. That was very unexpected.
Have you used any grit ever?
Only to change my mods out.
Oh, you have to use grit for that? Gotcha.
Well, I don't. Well, if I wanted to change it, yeah.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
That was
so,
insane.
That was
What's up?
insane. Okay, attack
You should have
damage.
surrendered.
Restriction. Oh, okay. To make sure that I am including everything. Okay. So now it is Daniel's turn. So Daniel is going to... What is Daniel going to do?
Delay.
He is going to move up to here. And he is going to hit Miyabe with his trident with power attack.
Rude.
And
Rude.
oh, I thought I had my power attack chart. I don't know where I did it. Oh well. I can figure this out because I'm smart. Okay, so with power attack, and he's going to include destructive smite on this hit.
The cleric?
Out?
So this will be a...
I think that's a cleric thing.
I think that's going to miss. It's only a 12.
That's not gonna do it.
Against normal
Just
AC?
regular AC. Yeah, because he's hitting you with his trident. And then he's going to bite, which will surely miss.
What's your AC at? Yeah, what is it?
19.
Yeah, no. That's going to miss on the bite too.
19.
Which is unfortunate. So that was Daniel's turn. Next up is Aluna.
She will cast a spell which she had prepared earlier today called Murderous Command
on Miyabe.
on Miyabe. No, on Daniel. And once again, those spectral visages, which are similar to when she casts Spiritual Weapon, come out. And you know that like ethereal, like sounds, whisper murderous commands into Daniel's ears, and he, if he fails his will save, will attack his nearest ally.
Here's a question, Josh.
Yes.
Here's a question.
Yeah.
Important question. Which language do you cast the spell with?
Polyglot, because that's what he
Okay.
said to me.
Well, she said it to you. We don't know if he also speaks
Oh,
it.
that's true.
Real quick, Brandon, can you roll me 3 D100s?
Like the normal way or the way I roll?
The normal way.
3 D100s?
Okay, alright. So I will roll a will save for Daniel. That is
Wait.
a fail.
So
Yeah. 'cause
what
he
do I
has
roll those for?
He has the -2. Who knows? DM stuff. Just.
Yeah. I'm just curious.
Yeah. So next round, he will use everything in his power to attack the Inquisitor, and she will shout out as much that she's commanded him to do so.
Okay.
And then 5-foot step. She
So
can.
confused.
Okay. Now
There's literally no reason to do it. She just did that knowing it would freak me out.
this is the Inquisitor's turn. She is going to... Yeah, she's going to reach over and touch Daniel.
Uh-oh. Does that provoke?
She will 5-foot step, reach out and touch Daniel.
Oh, she could do it defensively too. She might.
And you see she grabs him around his neck from the back.
Okay.
And you just see like his skin shriveled for a second, and then he slumps to the floor.
Did she roll a spellcraft to identify murderous command?
I think she might have done vampiric touch.
Yeah.
To heal herself.
So.
Coward. She's evil.
Yeah, classic bad guy. Hey, we're gonna kill one of my good guy allies to prove that I'm a bad guy. To be honest, I'm fine with it, because all that I wanted to happen was Daniel to die and vampiric touch.
No, we don't get the experience for him.
Yeah, she just leveled up.
Yeah.
It does the same thing, so I'm not mad about it, except that he would have hit her once, which would have been nice.
Okay. So that will be her turn. Now it is Miyabe's turn.
Did she recognize the spell? Why did she do that?
You can roll a spellcraft if you want.
No. I was saying, did she recognize my spell? Why did she kill her?
She didn't tell you if she did or not.
I want you to tell me.
I know you do.
Can you roll a sense motive to determine if she rolled a spellcraft? If she rolls a 1 against your sense motive.
No. No.
I think that sounds perfectly reasonable, Miyabe. No, not me.
No.
Brandon.
Yeah,
You roll sense motive now.
Miyabe sees her do this, and he'll just kind of step up and he'll say, "You have no respect for your comrades, no honor," and then he'll try to swing at her again.
Okay. She'll respond and say, "They are but minions that serve the greater purpose."
Yikes.
So at 12, there we go. There's Miyabe. Going to miss.
Maybe.
And after Miyabe is Abner.
Stuff. I do stuff.
Okay.
Reload.
Okay. Move action, reload.
Yeah. I don't know.
Is it a move action? That's.
It is a move action.
So you still have a 5-foot step and a standard.
Oh, I do get point blank shot. That's cool. I forgot about that.
Yeah, there's point. If you're thinking about shooting, I can tell you that if you 5-foot step there, you'll have you'll have nobody to shoot over. Because
We rolled the last time that he could shoot over Kermit because Kermit is 2 feet tall and he's 6'4"
Oh yeah,
or whatever.
That too.
Yeah.
And Daniel's dead, so.
And Daniel's dead. So yeah, move action, reload, and then just firing at this
roll a
one.
heal check.
To be fair, she saw the vampiric touch go through.
So it'll still be a -4, right?
Yes, because she's in melee.
Yep. So
Accurate.
-4 to this.
Okay. Okay.
Bummer.
Well, it'll hit probably.
Can you roll me a D100?
Sure.
Oh, do they all have displacement?
That must be what it is.
They're not even real.
Oh wait, no, never mind. She doesn't do that.
Yeah, these aren't even real.
See, she was messing with me the whole time.
Still going to hit, but with the -4 on the crit confirm, it's going to miss the confirmation roll. But she'll still take 5 points of damage from that hit.
Does she
And
look
dies.
blurred or displaced?
They might have had displacement or blur.
She looks great today. Thank you very much. Next up is Kermit.
Kermit will move action, reload with a bullet.
Okay.
Standard action, shoot her in the face
Okay.
with a crit. I called it!
Yeah.
Wow.
Get these out of the way now.
Wow.
20 followed by a natural 18.
You'll roll crits the other way. Describe how to obliterate her.
I think I just put one right between her eyes After I literally called that, like, I'm gonna, well, I can't say a roll a crit. I'm gonna roll a crit.
They're like, what does that mean? We're not
I don't
panicking.
even know, but it worked. He just shoots her, she goes down, and he repeats himself. You should have surrendered, would have made it easier on yourself.
Some
And then, like, he feeds his gun, as we said before, in his little knitted gun holster.
This little knitted gun holster.
And, he kind of looks a little smug.
You getting outpaced, Miyabe.
Yeah, gunslingers, man.
Yeah.
OP.
OP since day one.
It was saving up for all those times I didn't shoot last.
But here's the
session.
thing: you earned this, Brandon, because you suffered through 1 through 5 levels of Gunslinger to get here today. You deserve to blast everything. You could just kill them all, dude, for all I care.
Well, that was actually a little easier than I expected.
I only expended 1 spell. I still have less.
Do we still want to go upstairs, or... I mean, wait, I'm sorry, were these upstairs or downstairs again?
These were upstairs.
Okay, so I guess when he means upstairs, do we want to go back up and rest with the slightly politer lizard folk?
It is up to you. If the next room has another golem like before,
Aluna
Then-
is... Oh, sorry.
then it might be dangerous, but these 3 might have been the only ones in the room. So it might be empty.
I think we've checked all of the other rooms. Where's the big bad guy?
I do not know, perhaps in the center.
I think that is the case, Miyabe. And she's going to be looking through the bodies.
Yeah, he charges up the stairs into the next room.
Kermit will reload a bullet.
She was saying earlier that we would become the conduits.
Yes.
Well, I think that that's what that one druid guy there was going to be, I'm assuming.
I don't know, because he was imprisoned by the other faction. He wasn't imprisoned by these factions.
We haven't
But I think he was told to be in prison, though, I believe.
We haven't stumbled across any bodies down here, right, Sarah?
Not other than the ones that you have caused.
Right, and when all we saw was glowing orb.
Sorry, I take that back. You did see the bodies in the room with the hall.
Yeah. But I mean, we didn't see like a body being used as a conduit, but with the orbs, I wonder if they what ritual can she parse?
The orbs were people all along.
I don't know about that, but it could have been souls or something. I don't know. Can she parse any meaning, like religious significance or understanding, like draw from past world knowledge that I wouldn't have to understand what ritual they might be trying to cast or perform?
I'm gonna say no.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be a no.
That's gonna be a no for me, dog.
That's gonna be a no for me. I respect that. What do I find? Just tell me the loot, Sarah.
All right, since you're greedy.
Oh crap.
First, for defeating Urgu,
Actually, do I even still need to keep track of XP?
it just depends if you guys survive and take these characters on to other things, you may want to know what level you're at, but
I found it. We're good.
She get a name.
she was 1200 XP, and the other 2 were a total of 1200.
Bam!
So, Aluna, as you're looking, the 2, like Michelle and Daniel, you see that they're wearing armor. They each have a trident and a holy symbol or unholy symbol of Kelazandri, which Miyabe and Abner were able to identify. And then each of them have a scroll.
Whoop, 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 detect magic.
The armor and the scroll detect magic.
Sidestep, classic situation.
Yep. Yeah,
At least I have to
official
look
sound. Woo, 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 woo.
Yeah, that's a hilarious idea. Actually, all verbal components you used to think were, made up Alakazar and, magic words. It's actually just whoop whoops.
Yeah.
I don't know if I
Variations
have
of
a...
Basically
I-
Morse code.
Yeah.
Wom, 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 wom,
Wom,
wom.
wom, wom. Could you?
I'm just gonna see if I can find a...
Wom, 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 wom. That's spellcraft. Wom, 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 wom.
I don't have a wom 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 sound that I can find, so you have to deal with the charm spell. So which one are you trying to identify first?
Scroll and armor. That worked for you?
Scroll and armor. Okay. Now, before you roll, is who's aiding, or are you rolling separate checks?
I will aid.
Okay.
'Cause
So
they're
Abner's rolling, Luna's
spellcraft,
aiding.
Right?
I will roll climb to aid.
Okay. So Abner gets a 22. Aluna does not aid with an 8. To identify the scroll, they are. We'll put them together. They're both scrolls of spiritual weapon.
I want it.
Oh, nice. There you
That's
go.
so good.
Abner burns it with a fireball.
Yeah, immediately lights it on fire.
Like freaking divine spells. We don't need
Divine
that.
spells useless.
Man, I'm telling you, spiritual weapon's cool enough. I might even take like I don't know, like spell focus or something on it, and like just meta magic it to all get out. Sounds like fun.
Okay, and then for the armor. Oh wow. Okay, natural 20. I see. This is going to be a theme tonight, isn't it?
Not gonna do it.
Natural 20 for 30, and Aluna aids, so total of a 32. They're both wearing +1 leather armor.
Oh.
And then for her, she had 2 potions that radiate magic and a salve that radiates magic. She's wearing a cloak that radiates magic, and then she has leather armor that's mundane, a quarterstaff that's mundane, manacles, and a gold holy symbol of her Shurha. So 2 potions that look different, a salve, and a cloak.
So how many spellcrafts total?
4.
And we'll do them in the order you just said.
Okay, fair enough.
And I'm going to roll 4 in a row after Abner.
Okay.
Oh,
Holy
goodness.
cow, Abner. Oh my word. Okay,
Good
so
job.
Abner rolls an 18, 28, 29, and 20. And Aluna aids twice with a 21 and 11, and fails to aid with 2 6s.
I love how you have no
So-
detect magic, but you rock solid on your spellcraft checks.
Yeah.
I know what it is. I just don't know what's magical or not.
Right?
It's amazing.
So the first potion is a potion of cure moderate wounds. The second potion is a potion of dark vision. The salve is called a salve of slipperiness, which I believe allows you to get out of...
Starts putting it on. Time to wrestle again.
Yeah. It gives you a +20 competence bonus on all escape artist checks and combat maneuver checks to escape from a grapple. It
This
also
is what I have been looking for.
it gives you a +10 competence bonus to CMD for the purposes of avoiding grapple. In
Wow.
addition, such obstructions as webs, magical or otherwise, do not affect an individual. Magic ropes and the like do not avail against the salve. If it is smeared on a floor or on steps, the area should be treated as a long-lasting grease spell. The salve requires 8 hours to wear off normally, where it can be wiped off with an alcohol solution, even wine.
Wow, so it even magical ropes have to deal with it. That's kind of cool.
Oh, and it says a salve of slipperiness is needed to coat the inside of a container mint sovereign glue. So that's
Oh.
kind of neat.
Okay.
And then the cloak is a cloak of resistance +1.
I could
Solid.
have told you that.
Yeah. Come on, Sarah.
I'm just reading the module, okay?
So that's a lot of cool loot to divvy up. I'll take the spiritual weapons if everyone's okay with it. The scrolls.
Sure.
I mean, I guess.
It kind of makes sense. I mean,
Yep. Since I'm the only one who uses them.
he uses it.
And then
I love you have a pot of cure moderate wounds. Just carry around a pot.
spiritual weapon, and then y'all can have all the other ones. Who doesn't have a?
I
cloak?
still have a potion of cure light wounds. So, does maybe want the moderate?
Yeah, I can take the potion of cure mod.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I don't. Does any of us actually have a cloak?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Doubt it.
So,
Who's got atrocious saves?
I have 1 reflex and 2 fort. My will is fire. I'd say it's probably best to think who's most likely to get hit or require a save.
I thought you were immediately going to say me up. I think
Just say it. Just say it.
To be
I think
fair,
you get the potion, probably the cloak, the slava.
If I were to be thinking about this tactically,
the person who has ward gets the.
then
cloak
the
resistance,
one
right?
who, you know, is a frontline fighter might best.
So Kremet?
I have better AC than he does.
True, yeah.
And more health points, I think.
Yeah, I would say not Miyabe mechanically,
No.
because it does not stack with ward, and my saves are probably better than all around better than.
It also doesn't go with his loincloth.
I think Krimmit.
Too much clothes.
I think
It's too-
Krimmit
it's
is
too
the
much
right
clothing.
choice here, and it's a magical item, so it'll resize for him, won't it?
She goes, "Shroom,"
And
shrinks
shrinks up.
2 feet.
And there he has a little binky.
Oh, pinky.
Go with my knapsack.
You're
I
prepared.
just feel like he's got a little binky. He's got that like knitted cape. He's got a knitted holster. I don't have a belt pouch. He has like a fanny pack for the hold his bullets.
Bullets in a panic.
A fanny pack.
Got my fanny pack full of pellets and bullets.
That's so funny.
Cool.
I mean, if you guys want to give it to me, I'm not gonna say no.
Yeah,
But
go for it.
my saves are pretty good.
And
Mine-
also, I don't believe that you had a chance to roll spellcraft on the pearl that you found.
Oh.
Oh,
Because I immediately said, like, while you guys are looking at that, this happens.
the Pearl of Power, you mean?
Right. So 23 and then a Luna aiding with a 20, so a total of a 25. This is, let me make sure that I say the right thing.
Power 3.
You are correct. It is a Pearl of Power, 3rd level.
Whoa.
Dibs. Tips.
Whoa.
Dibs.
That's an
All right,
extra.
there's a free fireball.
That's
That
Yeah.
is
That is a
Holy.
free extra fireball. Yeah.
for Bane.
Wow.
Well, the ghost touch.
Wow. I mean, I was just being hopeful that it was a Pearl of Power 3. That's
Wow.
cool.
Don't say I don't give you nothing.
No,
Right?
like you said, you're just reading out of the module. Don't pretend. Don't feign.
No, but in all
benevolence.
seriousness, does anybody have a issue
No.
with that?
I regularly cast 3rd level
Yeah.
spells.
I mean, basically, that's aimed at Josh. Josh, do you care?
No, dude. Give us to the wizard, dude.
Nice.
Nice.
Free fireball.
Now, if there is something in the next room, you can just prepare fireball right away and kill it.
Why don't you just use it now? Prepare fireball now.
Yeah.
Can you use them immediately? How does that work?
10 minutes.
Can
It's a standard action.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're right.
So I do that to get a fireball back.
Yeah, as long as you had already prepared it, because you get back a spell that you prepared that day. So, if you had prepared fireball earlier today, then you can.
He prepared it twice, I believe,
Mhm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. He sure did.
and never cast it.
And that's a once per day. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Once per day. So
Correct.
if we arrest, you'll be able to use it again.
Correct.
Good.
Cool.
So I guess I think so. Just out of game, not in character. My thought is like I would like to be fully rested for this final encounter so that I can have level 3
Whoops.
spells. Otherwise, I won't get to use them this AP.
Didn't mean to send that.
I don't know about Miyabe, but I'm doing all right with my spells.
But I think we're also probably fine at least to push on. I mean, what do you guys think?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm still showing as having 10 non-lethal damage. But once we rest, some of that will go away at least.
Well, and Aluna can
Um,
do non-magical healing once we're finally set up rest. I can do treat deadly wounds, and I've got other stuff
Right,
that I can
yeah.
do. So you'll be healed. You can
So-
get rid of that. So
Yeah.
I say we do. One
Other
more.
than that, I'm good.
Yeah. So I say we do
We
this.
we can't. Yeah, we can't heal the other damage. I have the Constitution drain. We can't do anything about that. So
Right. Although this one we did determine does have a DC, right? So with an hour.
yeah, but it's drain, not damage.
That's right. That's right. I remember. Once again, still worthless.
Yep.
Classic. But yeah, I think we could probably push our luck one more, right?
Yeah.
Famous last words.
I don't know what's in the next room. I don't think the next room is going to be the final encounter, because otherwise, you had all the final boss just waiting.
I guess the big thing is even if we do
corpses.
find that it's like there's a boss or something in there, I would recommend not destroying the last conduit or floaty orb thingy.
Yes, that's my plan. So my saying is we go up, beat what's there, leave the conduit, leave like the last little floaty orb, come back, then deal with it all.
Yes.
Well, let's do that. You want to stealth ahead then, or someone?
So you gotta throw fireball in there. Got it. Let's do this.
Yeah, Miyabe can try to stealth down or up the stairs or whatever.
Okay, roll a stealth check.
Just kind of peek around the corner. Completely unseen by all creatures.
A natural 1 for an 8.
He's incredibly quiet.
Beautiful. Alright, so Miyabe, as you round the corner at the stairs, the howling of cyclonic winds fills every corner of this high-ceilinged chamber. A circle of bronze posts stretches up to the roof, forming a cage in the southern end of the chamber. Visible blasts of air move from the cell and south into a series of branching tunnels and strangely fluted walls. What is more interesting is that inside of this cell is a large blue-skinned creature. And I will reveal this area.
What?
That's not what I had in mind.
Nope.
Miyabe peeks around the corner and he sees all that, and then he turns and looks back up the stairs and he says, super loud because of his stealth roll. So he's basically just normal voice yelling it out up the stairs so that they can hear him. He says, "There is a large creature in this room. It has blue skin. It is like in a prison of some sort. I don't think it has seen me yet."
You see, Miyabe, that this creature is standing very rigidly with arms at its side, and white hair is just swirling in wind, like up and around and out of this cage towards the south.
Can you
Is it
blow that?
looking at me?
Yeah, you can see that the eyes have, like the head has turned slightly and the eyes are staring at you.
Oh, no, I take that back. She has definitely seen me.
Can you blow that image up for us, Sarah? I know it
Is
has
it-
a name. We'll ignore that, but I just want
That's
to
fine.
get a good look. Wow. Cool.
Oh, blue.
Kind of like a teal blue.
So Abner will go down the stairs.
Up the
Up.
stairs.
Up the stairs. Sorry.
Stairs and Pathfinder go both ways. That's the way that's my headcanon.
Is there? So she's locked it to it.
Mm-hmm. Abner, roll a knowledge planes.
You got it. You mean that thing that I wasn't gonna take a point in, even though my guy is from a different plane? Yeah.
Yeah, I like.
All right, so a 23 in knowledge planes, not too bad. Looking at this creature, you immediately are able to identify Ginny
You just cut out. You're able to identify
Did you say
As a
gin?
genie.
as a Ginny. Yes.
a Jenny.
Yeah, gin.
A
Jenny?
Gin-
I
a
love you,
Jenny.
Jenny.
It's
Hi,
a Ginny.
It's a Jenny.
Um, and with
A
that,
Gin.
I would give you one piece of information.
Does she grant wishes?
No.
That,
Is that-
no, does that? No,
Alright,
please. That doesn't.
That was your one piece of
No, don't let that
I don't
count,
regret-
sir.
I regret nothing.
Do you have a different piece of information that you would like?
Is she single? Oh.
Yes,
Oh my gosh.
yes, based on your knowledge locally, you can tell this genie is single.
Is single.
Single, ready
Looking
to
to
mingle.
mingle. Yeah, exactly.
That is kind of interesting. Why don't like fetchlings roll knowledge local to identify?
Sarah, the
creatures.
knowledges do not make any sense under intense scrutiny.
Technically.
Nope,
Yeah,
nope,
that's
nope.
true.
Don't think about it. Nope.
Well, I mean, this creature is not probably from the same plane that he's from.
It's likely.
That's true. My knowledge local's higher than my planes.
Well,
One piece of information. Are they generally hostile?
that's
Um.
kind of.
So I will tell you that they are chaotic good alignment
Oh.
as a whole,
Okay.
but obviously, individuals can
B.
fall different on the alignment scale, but as a whole, these creatures are generally chaotic good.
Can I get a knowledge planes too?
Certainly.
Okay.
20. I'd give you one piece.
Do you want it to just be the same piece of information? That's fine.
Oh, I mean, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter to me. This is more lore stuff. I mean, we're not fighting her. I don't need to know where her AC
Yeah,
is.
so they are from. So they're outsiders from the plane of air. They stand about 10 feet tall and weigh about 1,000 pounds. Don't ask her how much she weighs. That's rude.
Oh, was it?
Crushed Crimmet.
Justin, you good?
Hot. Hot.
Yes. Typically, Jinn disdain physical combat, preferring to use magical against their foes.
Sarah, can we just pause, wait for you to buffer real quick? Yeah, now try talking.
What in the heck?
There. It works.
Yeah, you start to tell us something. You're like, they don't like physical.
Contact. They're devoid of love or
I
emotion.
don't understand. Like,
Okay.
why? Do I need to move my mic closer?
I don't know.
I thought we were past this, Discord.
I'm not sure.
I thought we were buddies now.
I'm not sure.
We
it's
had
to
an
blame.
understanding.
We
knew
were
each
doing
other at
so
least.
well. All right, I'm gonna get closer. This makes it sound really bad on YouTube, though, but it is what it is. Anyway, Ginny disdain physical combat, preferring to use magic and aerial abilities against their foes. So typically, if they find themselves overmatched in combat, they will take flight and become a whirlwind to harass those who follow them.
So the magical cage, not the magical cage, the cage that she's in, is it like emanating any energy, or is it just physical bars, or what does it look like?
It looks like it's physical bars. It looks like it's bronze posts that go up to the roof.
And she saw
And-
Miyabe.
Yes, yep. And she has turned to look at you as much as she can, but it looks like she is fixed in place. You do detect magic coming from this
If I cast it, I was gonna say.
area, though. Yeah, yep.
And
You can definitely see that the airflow, similar to what you saw with the orbs, is coming out of this area into the walls. And as you approach, she will, like, with gritted teeth, say, "Release me. This is the last one."
And she says that in common or polyglot or
This would be
a
in...
language we don't speak.
yeah, right. This is in common.
So Aluna,
Actually, no, for flavor, this is in your brain. This is in all of your brain.
if Aluna looks down this way, what can she see?
Yep, so if you look down this way, you can see that there is...
7 more 10-foot women.
Right. So this tunnel extends down southeast until it gets to the point where you can't get through anymore. And the wind, as you get closer into where it narrows, becomes so violent that you find it hard to keep your bearings as it's just kind of funneled into this area.
Oh no. She might be it.
Whatever it means.
Like,
she
and
might
She
be
did
it.
say this is the last one.
In your
It-
minds,
it what?
each of you hear, "I have felt them, each of them, going out one by one. All that remains is this. Free me from this cage, and the barrier will fall.
Oh.
We're gonna need an 8-hour rest to figure this out.
Yeah, this puts us in a bit of a pickle because I don't think Abner would I don't think Miyabe would leave either, would he? Like,
Oh no, somebody
leave
says.
this poor creature.
Well, I was gonna say,
So can I do like a spellcraft?
you're speaking weakly. Does she look injured or like an energy drain? Like, does she have negative levels? Does she?
Roll a heal check.
Hey,
Ooh, that I can do.
I'm good at
And
those.
Abner, roll a spellcraft.
Okay.
I cannot.
Poor Kermit.
I didn't even aid.
Kermit, she looks
gonna
fine.
stick to shooting, I guess, today.
Okay, so
To be fair, though,
Abner. Oh,
mine.
what were you saying?
I think mine is technically 3 lower because I'm not I'm not performing surgery or treat deadly
Okay.
wounds on someone.
Okay, all right. So Abner, with a 26, you're able to identify that what is holding her in place right now is a planar binding spell. So essentially, she is trapped here. She was forcibly removed from her home, trapped here, and has been unable to break free on her own. Aluna, with that heal check of 25, looking at her, she doesn't appear to be physically injured, but you can tell that she has suffered from some sort of affliction, and in game terms, she is suffering from negative level, just due to the turmoil of being essentially the conduit for this.
Man, that sucks. I'm not gonna get to cast level 3 spells.
I mean, do you have an idea on how to?
That's what I was gonna say. So, Aluna will explain the plight as best that she can, and will begin looking around the room. Does she see any way to help her? She heard the voice in her head, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you like telepathically respond? Like, how can we help you? You know, she'll ask as she looks around the room for something.
He will respond and say, all that needs to happen is to destroy the bars of this cage, and then I will be free. But know that once I am free, then it will begin the final battle against him. I know him. He has been gloating over using me to replace this magical item he called the Storm Seed. The only way to shut down this ritual is to kill him.
So clearly, we pull out our bedrolls and find a nice, comfy spot over in this corner.
I hope that you will understand our plight, but we need to rest. we sleep. We sleep.
Can you hold out for another 8 hours or so? We need a quick 40 winks.
Oh, does Abner ask that?
No.
But
legitimately, I guess
I guess we'll help her out. Yeah, we'll try to force
Yeah.
open the cage. Or
probably Miyabe is the best for that.
You tell him to go up there and smash it.
I'm gonna tell him to do that after I move clearly to the other side of the room.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, same.
Silly gooses.
Have we learned nothing?
Oh, Kermit has.
So Miyabe, you line up your great club and you smash out. Roll damage.
He takes out his great club and he makes like 3 consecutive swings real quick. I'll roll 3 of them at once.
So the first swing, you come through and you just cleave through like 5 or 6 of these bars, and all of a sudden you see inside she like collapses to the ground. There is a great
Rush of air and something happened.
There's a great rush of air, I think.
yeah, and then nothing else happens. But everyone make a perception check.
Yeah.
I'm not good at perception.
I'm okay.
Wow, you guys are rolling like crazy today. So Miave had a 22, Kermit had a 26, Aluna a 29, and Abner with a 4. So Miave, Kermit, and Aluna, as soon as he breaks through the bars of this cage, you all had grown accustomed to just this torrent of water and wind sound that was echoing. All of a sudden, it goes silent. The rushing wind in this room, silent. After a few seconds, she will get her bearings, and she'll kind of spit on the floor and say, "Thank you. I am not used to dealing with mortals, especially lesser beings. But I am grateful for your help. I hope you are prepared for what is to come."
Does she give us like extra pearls of powers or something?
For the boss,
You ask her?
Not that it makes a difference to Kermit anyway.
I know that you mentioned that you need rest, which I cannot provide, but I can provide you with food and wine if you should need sustenance. She'll kind of weakly step through the bars and come out. I will not stay here long, though I cannot stand being on this plane.
If you're gonna offer some yummies for my tummies, I'll take some.
Okay, so she will...
I prefer insects or fruit. If I
Okay.
have a choice.
Sarah's excited about this.
She can...
I don't know the last time he's eaten. I think every time that we have food, like when the sheriff made food, I imagine Kermit ate like none of it. Because it was probably all meat.
I was gonna say he has no teeth. No teeth.
Nom,
Just
nom,
gums
nom,
it.
nom,
Nom
nom.
nom 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 nom.
So she will use create food and water and create wine, and she will prepare for you food, including bugs, to eat.
Dibs.
On the bugs, you got them.
So what's our health situation looking like? Is anybody down?
I'm doing okay.
I'm a little low, but not bad.
I'm 37 out of 44 with 10 non-lethal.
I think you healed back that on lethal.
Again, I looked through the chat and I didn't see any healing rolls.
Well,
I'm 50 out of 59.
who all has non-lethal damage?
Me.
Kermit.
Because magical healing will get rid of that, won't it?
Yes.
I have 2 uses of the wand left.
I could just drink my potion too if it's needed. That'll hear it, right?
You sure
Yeah.
she doesn't grant wishes?
She did. Food and wine.
Sorry, I do not.
Does she have healing powers?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I do not.
Yeah, I'll use an instance of the
Could
wand then
you-
on Miyabe.
Could you bring back one of your friends with healing powers?
Could you go find one on your plane of existence and come back if it's not too much trouble?
I promise you, if I leave this plane, I am not coming back.
Did you say you're using both of those on Nyabe?
That one is for Miyabe.
Yeah.
You sure don't want to use both of them? You sure?
Yeah. I'm debating who else to use it on, because I have 9...
Don't use it on me.
I have 9 non-lethal, so I only have 2 HP that I'm down, but technically if I get to 9, then I'll go unconscious. Which
I have a potion.
isn't bad, really.
I'll just drink my potion.
Same.
Okay, then I'll just use the last thing of the wand on myself.
One.
And that'll be it. We have no healing then.
Oh, that's not true.
3.
Except for the pot. We don't have any wand.
We don't need it.
Listen, I am grateful for your help, but I am not going to stick around here. However, because you were the ones who freed me, I will give you this. And she will walk up and Oh, Miyabe!
Oh, Miyabe! Oh boy! He's got to think for taller women.
He's a go-getter.
It's like,
he's like,
wow,
whoa.
I've never met a woman who's bigger.
10 feet tall and
Yeah, I don't know where you're going, but take me with you.
I have the vapors.
You see, all of a sudden, she and Miyabe just disappear.
I do not know where this
Big
spirit
spirit.
plane is, but I must go there.
And she will hand Miyabe a small stone. You can use this to summon one of my servants if you need it. And with that, she will say some words and blip.
Cool.
Miyabe immediately uses it to summon.
He's like, is this the stone that Abner ate?
Yes, no, Miyabe, we need that one back.
Alright, fine, Sarah, we'll go do the final boss.
What does that pebble do?
She said
eat that one
it
too?
summon. She just said that it summon a servant. I do not know what kind of servant it is. Some sort of spirit, I assume. And he holds it out.
We do
Yeah,
like
but
a-
you're getting all the spirit stuff lately. You got a little spirit lizard hanging out with you. You got a spirit slaying axe or great club. Now you got
Yes.
a pebble.
It is quite fortunate. Perhaps I am loved by the spirits.
Sure.
He grins.
Criminal grinned with him with no teeth.
Oh, I don't like it every time.
Yeah, you guys can roll spellcraft to tell me how I can use it.
I'm desperately looking through my class features to see if it's possible for me to spend 10 minutes like Abner did to get my 3rd level spells. But I'll roll spellcraft too. To aid.
Didn't we say the divine casters are different, or is it the shaman thing?
It's the shaman that are different, not the divine casters that are different.
How so? What?
I can't prepare spells. I have to do it during that hour of prayer. I can't get them later. From what I was reading.
And why is that?
Because it's not in there. As far as
What do you mean?
as far as preparing spells, under preparing spells, it says they have to spend an hour a day, and they have to prepare them ahead of time.
Yeah, they say that about everything.
Where are
Jokes
the
on
rules
Sarah.
for being
We're
able
gonna
to get
team
them
kill.
later?
She's gonna get a team
I
kill. We
posted
have to
that
bring our
last
backups
time.
in.
I missed it.
Not completing it tonight.
Oh, trust me, if it's a TPK, it's gonna end. Just
It's Iron Fate
Might
next
not-
week, regardless. So.
might not be the happy ending that you wanted.
We have more time.
So, do we identify the item or no?
Oh, I'm sorry. So 21. Let me see. No.
Oh. That means it's good.
I don't believe you did. Let me just make sure.
So we can't even use it.
Yep, no, unfortunately, you did not determine what it was.
Well, then I guess we can't use it.
Can't just throw it down, see what happens.
Maybe you have to rub it like a lamp.
She gives you the stone, but no instructions on how to activate it. Here, you can have this stone. It'll summon a servant of mine. Okay, bye!
I suppose she probably would have told you how to. She would have told you that you have to break it,
Gotcha.
and it would summon a servant of hers.
So Miyabe, you just have to crush the stone and it'll summon it.
So what are you doing?
Well, I guess we're gonna go fight that guy, right?
Yeah, although I guess apparently I've been taught that I could have prepared my spells. But it's
I
whatever.
told you that last week.
Yeah, I don't know why you keep saying this.
I'm so confused then, because I would have done that earlier. Where is that text? Where does that text appear?
There's the link to the general page on D20, just the general page for magic, under the divine spells category in the preparing divine spells section.
Uh-huh.
And it's just all in there.
So,
That
I
is
guess I'm
weird.
just looking up on the shaman. Here it says, unlike a druid or cleric, shamans need not prepare spells in advance. They can cast any spells they know at any time, assuming they have not yet cast all spells for the day.
No, they're not
Sounds-
spontaneous casters.
This is right on the shaman's page.
What? Have I
Where's
been,
the...
have I been playing it super wrong?
It's right
I
under
hope
the
so.
it's right under the spellcasting section for
I
shamans.
hope so. Oh my gosh, I hope shaman are spontaneous casters.
No. Must choose and prepare her spells in advance. I don't know what you're reading. Under spell.
I don't know, it just
Um,
says
Yeah, I don't know where you're getting that, because it says...
who, me?
Oh, spirit magic.
Spirit magic
A
is different.
shaman can spontaneously cast a limited number of spells. That's spirit magic.
I'm looking right under the spellcasting, under the spell level, spells known slot. It's about the fourth paragraph down, or below the one that says upon reaching level 4. It's one underneath that.
Yeah, that's under spirit magic, isn't it?
No, I'm looking right under it says weapon armor proficiency. The next section is spellcasting. It's in that
Oops.
section.
I don't
No. What side
see that paragraph anywhere in there.
where are you? Are you on archives?
Are you
Oh!
on the shaman?
Hold press. Is this a different one?
Are you on Kobold Press?
Yes, I am. Never mind. Never mind. It's third party. You should have just rolled with it. Omit that.
Yeah. Anyhow, well, in
Edit
that
that
case, I will go ahead and give myself some level 3 spells. But
Hey,
yeah, no.
that's what I get for looking at just shaman under Google.
Yeah.
Yeah, Josh, it says, like, again, divine spells, preparing divine spells under the spell selection and preparation. A divine spellcaster selects and prepares spells ahead of time through prayer and meditation at a particular time of day. The time required to prepare spells is the same as it is as for a wizard, 1 hour, as it is the requirement for a relatively peaceful environment. When preparing spells for the day, a divine spellcaster can leave some of her spell slots open. Later during the day, she can repeat the preparation process as often as she likes. Yada 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 yada, long paragraph. So again, I don't know where you're getting that rule, but it's never been that way.
Yeah, I don't know where I am either. It's super confusing though, because that doesn't appear in the class. You know,
I don't think it prepares. I don't think it shows up in any.
It
of the
doesn't for
classes.
any
Right, yeah.
class.
that's weird.
It's never been class specific.
So Abner got his fireballs back in that room before you guys fought the Wraith, so you can just retcon that Aluna
Yeah.
did the same thing.
Yeah, I'll just grab some level 3s. Cool.
You can
think
spontaneously
it's-
cast them by third party if you'd like as well.
No.
Yeah, it's 15 minutes per slot. Is that correct?
Yeah.
No, it's 15 minutes to prepare 1/4 of your spells, I believe.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Of which this will be 2 of however many, which is fine.
Yeah. So
Well, that's great.
yeah, Miyabe will turn and says, "I suppose we still have one more fight in front of us." And then he looks at the gem and he says, "Should I summon the servant immediately, or wait if the fight is not in our favor?"
Well, we don't even know what the servant will do we?
I do not know. Unless So she told us how to use it. Did she tell us like specifically what it is that it summons, or just like
Just
kind
a
of
servant of
vague?
hers.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, so we don't know what it summons.
A Balrog.
Well,
Yeah.
it's your pebble, so
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, Miyabe is good. He's down 2 hit points with 5 non-lethal, which is fine. That'll heal by the time he uses his cure mod. Yeah, he's good to start moving back.
Does the non-lethal heal at the same rate that you're healed normally, or once you're healed once it's gone?
No, so it's like if you have 10 non-lethal damage and you're down 10 hit points, if somebody heals you for 10 hit points, both of those go away. So you heal up and your non-lethal goes away at the same amount.
Right, so I was healed for... I had 11 non-lethal, and I healed myself for... I think it was 4, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, healed
So
for 4,
you-
so I gave 7 non-lethal now.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
gotcha.
That's why there's a spell out there that converts half of the damage you take to non-lethal. The good thing about that spell is that you can basically double your healing after the fight. So,
Didn't want to cheat. Alright, well, I guess let's do this. Maybe this one will surrender peacefully. 100%
Yeah, we-
bet you he's going to do it.
Oh, Miyabe! whoa.
swings over.
So, Miyabe, as you come to this place, you can see now that the swirling maelstrom has stopped, and the lightning, like hurricane wind force that was encompassing the center, is also gone. However, you can now see that there is a platform in front of you, but it is raised up 10 feet. And it looks like you're going to have to access it from a different area. So you're going to have to get on that rotating wedge and find a different area to access it, because you can't see what's on the platform.
Sarah, you didn't reveal that part of the map the other night, okay? So, like, how are we supposed to know where to go? When you accidentally revealed everything.
So, okay. Do we all just hop on the platform?
Whee! But the lightning maelstrom's still going, or no?
No, it's not.
You just
Not
can't see
anymore.
what's up above it.
Right, yeah, because it's just the level, it's like higher up. So you all get on the floating platform.
There's 3 of us. We leave Aluna behind, apparently.
No, she's tagging along.
No, it doesn't look like it.
No, she
She's
is.
busy reading
No.
about how shamans work.
No, she was busy preparing spells and we had already left, so she's actually missed the platform.
Oh, yeah, so she'll wait for it to come all the way back around.
So you get on the platform point here, and as you circle, you get to this area here, and you can see that it is sloped upward. So you can step off of the floating disc thing, or whatever it is, the wedge thing, and you can walk up.
So is this... It's like a raised area, it's like a sheer stone?
Yeah, like smooth side walls that lead to like a flat part up above. You can see the flat part, but you can't really see what's up there from your vantage.
So I couldn't... Maybe I could. It's up to you to allow this, but I couldn't like wait for the platform to circle around behind here and then roll like an acrobatics check to jump and then a climb check to try to get up from behind and like spook them.
I would allow you to do that.
Does it look like it's an achievable thing? Like I have a 6 acrobatics and a 9 climb.
It's certainly achievable with the way you roll. Maybe not, but
I don't know if that would really even be beneficial. It probably had that platform probably slopes around so that I would just be jumping onto the part where you normally come to the top, like a spiral staircase. No, I don't think I'm probably gonna do that, but
no. Okay, so are you all just gonna get off here where it slopes up?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Suppose.
So you walk up, and what you notice are the bodies of 4 small lizard folk lie atop altars that are set in the cardinal directions of this massive gear-shaped platform that rises up from the water. Lines of strange script mark the floors, which are otherwise polished to a mirror-like sheen. You see as I reveal this area.
Bum, bum, bum.
Oops, I didn't get far enough.
Saying while we're waiting to go around that, sir, I'm going to spend 1 grit to change my mod
Oh, nuts.
to range.
Okay.
I'll be honest, I don't know what shape I expected, but that's not the one I expected.
Oh, wait. I'm going to keep that as scatter.
So you see 4 lizard folk standing, greeting you as you get off on this platform. You see 2 small air like wisps of cloud,
Those are will-o-wisps.
and then you see this guy.
He is something else.
That's really not good if they actually are will-o-wisp, though, right? Like,
I know, if that would be very not great.
And he says, "You have made short work of my orbs. One by one, I felt their power leave, until none were left, and my ritual was ceased. But I will prevail with the help of Chitauli, with the help of Kelazandre, and with the help of Hashirsha. I will prevail, and I will save my people. What have you to say before you die?"
Hi.
Hello.
We
Lost.
we have freed your prisoner, and we have stopped your ritual. We are here to make sure that you do not attempt it again.
All is well. All I need are 4 bodies standing in front of me. You all will take the place of the orbs you destroyed, and the ritual will continue. The rains will come and wash away the filth from this land, and we will be alone again, to mind our own business, on our own land, free from humans and their machinations.
What's going on?
It sounds like he wants to kill us.
That's really nothing to do. I guess we should shoot him.
Well-
Shoots the red guy.
Anybody else want to say something?
No, I'm just gonna shoot.
We are rolling for initiative now that hostile actions have been taken.
No.
And
I don't have anything to say. Just kill. Kill, kill, kill.
kill a
I let
kill.
Anura do the talking. Pew pew.
Okay,
Not yet.
this is gonna be a lot.
What are their names? All of
Oh.
them.
Dear heavens! All right, so we've got Harry,
Oh no! I was gonna look up something
Susan, Lori, and Pedro are the lizard folk, and then the air things are
for you. Bill and Ted.
Millie and Billy. Okay. And we'll group them and... Okay. Okay.
I mean, they're probably all gonna go before I do.
Okay, can somebody read me off the initiatives?
Oh,
I would, but we don't have them all yet.
sorry.
Sounds like someone is distracted.
No, they're there. 17.
So Aluna has a 17.
Abner got a 16.
Okay.
Kremet got a 13.
Okay.
Miabe got a 9.
A 9. Alrighty then.
Miabe goes first.
He's gonna go first. So you see he rises up, he flies up 20 feet in the air, and he will fly forward, so he's hovering 20 feet in the air above, and he is going to breathe out a arc of lightning, and I need everyone to roll a save for me, please.
Thank God, that's my best save. It's not.
Wow.
Hmm.
Yeah, I rolled a 2. A 9. Oh man, this is gonna hurt.
This is gonna hurt.
Maybe you. It'll hurt me as well.
Let me just turn ward off.
Okay. So, let's see. Oh, I like this. 11 for Miyabe, 12 for 6 for Aluna. So you all failed.
Yeah.
Well, you all take 13 points of electricity damage from this breath of light that
Yikes.
sweeps out.
That's electricity damage?
Correct.
Then no, I don't. I
And
take 8.
the little air things will fly up to hover next to him. And now it is going to be Aluna's turn.
Can I get a knowledge check on him?
Yep, it's be a knowledge local.
Local. Interesting. 21.
Okay, so I will let you know one piece of information about him.
Is he evil?
Are you sure that's the information you want?
No. Just tell me something good.
Does he grant wishes?
Something useful.
Something useful. I want to make sure that it's useful,
Yeah.
but not.
Is it immune to mind affecting effects?
No. No, he is not.
So I can evil eye and debuff for days. And it's my turn.
Correct.
I will cast Magic Circle Against Evil, which basically on one creature touched, it'll be a 10-foot emanation of protection from evil. And
Okay.
if you leave that 10-foot emanation, you will lose that bonus. And so I will give it to Miyabe.
Rising.
Okay. I'll just manually draw a shape.
Well, it's gonna
So
be...
it's an aura around Miyabe.
Yeah.
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 Miyabe's gonna acrobatics over here.
Because I don't think you guys... Ooh, that's not what I want to do. I don't think you guys can see an aura if I put it on my character.
We can.
Even though you can't
I don't think you
access my
can.
character.
Oh, maybe not. Yeah, you'll just have to move it. So long as
Yeah.
you're in that, you will have it.
Yep. Everybody else has protection from evil.
Yep.
So Aluna casts that spell. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Next up is Abner Calhoun.
Hi, everybody. You know
No.
what I'm gonna do?
I know exactly what you're gonna do.
He's him getting out of here.
Yep, I'm getting out of here. No, I'm going to cast a fireball in this square right here.
And this square here, so that's going to hit everybody but not you guys?
Correct.
Classic.
Okay. Good old reflex save. What's the radius on it?
20 foot.
15,
Is that gonna hit him? Or him?
20.
Because they're 20 feet in the air?
Then he can put it in the middle of them.
I was gonna say, you probably want to put it like at a point in the air.
Right.
So I would say that you put it in an area that'll hit all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you make it in the middle of the air?
I don't know, can't you make it in a... Can't be a...
Here, I'll just post. I've got
I mean-
the full text in my thing,
Yeah.
so there's the
You
full
just-
text.
Googled fire spell.
Fire spell.
Fire spell. Goodness.
Does Distance and height.
Yeah, right
Yeah, you
there.
determine a range. It doesn't have to hit something.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
just point your
you
finger,
determine
Just-
the range.
and it magically goes there and detonates where you want it to go.
Oops.
That
Okay,
is
so let me-
actually way cooler than my previous mental images of people like conjuring and hurling fireballs or something. No, instead it's just like you point somewhere and
So we'll
Yeah, and it's a small ball. It's not even
Yeah.
like a roaring fireball. It's like a little small.
pea size, yeah.
Yeah, ball
and then
of
it,
energy.
and then it just explodes. It's
Yeah.
kind of awesome.
So
Like an
red is going to be a fail. Brown. Fail. Yellow.
Best
Fail.
opening volley
Blue.
ever.
Fail.
Oh boy.
Purple. Pass. Green. Pass. And then big guy. Pass.
Do you have
As
to make
expected.
Do you have to make fly checks when you make a reflex?
What
save?
was yellow? Did yellow fail?
Yeah.
All the
All the peons failed.
Failed. And then the other three.
The flying ones passed.
So now I just need the damage.
What level am I? 5?
Yes.
Yep. 5d6.
I'm gonna call
No.
it 14.
Come on.
Oh, 17.
Wow! Wow! And
Oh,
that
yeah.
was a 14. A 4, a 5, 2 1s, and a 3 for 14 damage.
I said it.
Wow.
And they
It's
all
average.
die.
That's very average, very middle of the road.
Okay, so 14 and then 7. Okay.
14
All
and then
right.
7 to... Oh yeah, right, because they still
Yeah,
take
because
some.
it's reflex for half.
Right.
Correct.
Man,
Should have had
Fireball's
evasion.
Fireball's so powerful. If only they had evasion.
In my Kingmaker game, I have 2 clerics with fireball and a wizard with fireball, so I literally just volley. It's like 3 fireballs, next volley, 3 fireballs. Fantastic. Okay, so
And that's my turn.
that was a lot. So now it is their turn. So red is going to step up and swing out at Krimet with a trident and a bite. So this would be a a miss on the trident and miss on the bite.
They have.
Huh?
What did they roll?
One was a natural 6 and the other was a natural 2.
Well, I'm flat-footed, remember?
Yeah, but what's your flat-footed AC?
16.
Yeah, they failed.
Okay. Just trying to give you the benefit of hurting me.
No, I had a feeling that I knew it was lower, but I knew it wasn't that low. Brown will step up and will trident and bite Miyabe against flat-footed, so this will be a
And I don't have ward anymore.
16.
But you do have protection from evil.
I don't know if they're evil. Are they evil?
Yes.
It misses anyways. My normal AC is 17.
Right.
And if you have a ring of protection, that's not going to do anything.
I don't have any such thing.
We don't know about
Yeah, I
the
think
goons.
Krimet does.
Kermit does.
Yeah.
Have
So-
what? I'm sorry.
Ring
You
of
have a
protection.
deflection bonus already. So, you probably would get an additional +1
That's
from the
correct.
circle, but not the +2.
Yep.
Yes.
And then if you have the cloak of resistance, then you won't get the save
Same
bonus.
thing, yep.
Okay.
Fun
So
fact.
16, that missed.
16 will miss.
Okay. And then the bite is a natural 1. Blue will step forward at Abner. So with a trident, it will be a... Oh
Roughly
my
a hit.
gosh. A 12 against flat-footed?
Against flat-footed?
He's not flat-footed.
Oh,
He already
you
went.
acted. So 12 against regular.
Oh, no.
And then the bite is a 13.
Nope.
Okay. This is going well. And then the...
We got him bottlenecked here.
Yeah.
So do they.
That's true. They push us off the edge.
I just have to look at this real quick to make sure.
Man, how
Okay.
great would another fireball be right now?
Or 3.
Or 3.
So yellow is going to.
Can you imagine how cheesed this fight would be if you had prepared like 3 fireballs?
3 fireballs.
It'd be ridiculous. I'd be so mad.
Oh my goodness.
Yellow's gonna move here, and then he's gonna point his finger, and an icicle is gonna shoot from his fingertip at you. So it's a -4 because you're in melee.
Who's he shooting at?
So that is a 17 against touch.
Who's?
You, Abner.
Oh, yes,
Alright,
that'll
you're
hit.
cutting out a bit again.
I don't know why that's happening. I didn't
I
change
know, you were
anything.
doing good the past few days. I don't. Now we're kind of back to square one.
Alright, 3 points of cold damage. Which, are you a freaking fetchling that doesn't
I
take any
am.
cold damage? That's
Correct.
the stupidest thing in the whole world.
+5 cold and electricity
Oh.
resistance.
Wait. Hold on. I rolled die on that.
He has a special ability that cuts through fetchling specific.
No, I rolled a
So
D4
are we
instead of a D6. So
are we
hold,
in
please.
dim light?
That's a good question.
It is bright light in here.
Okay. Oh, so is this open to the sun?
It's open to... No, it's not, because the temple is right above.
But it's still bright light?
No, I wouldn't say it's not bright light. It's probably
Oh.
dim light.
Didn't like
Well, then you
Uh,
have a 50% chance to miss me.
So there's no light sources,
Wait,
is what
no.
you're saying.
Luna had dancing lights earlier because they would blade.
Okay. So
Oh.
it would be normal light. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Abner's like, put those out! Put those,
Put those
out!
out! They'll not hit me!
They probably have dark vision anyways.
Oh, hold on a second. You know what I think might be the problem? How did this get on?
You turned your mic off?
I have the
It's been my mic this whole
option
time.
on. That gave me problems before.
Yeah.
That's probably why I'm having issues.
What did you have on?
The noise suppression got turned on somehow
Oh,
in
yeah.
Discord, which has always caused me problems before. So I turned that off. See what happens with that. But anyway, the new damage die is still lower than your 5, so I don't think that's gonna do anything to you, which is dumb. And after them is Kermit.
Kermit's gonna delay.
Okay, Kermit will delay. Miyabe, you are after Kermit.
It's just you. I was just looking this up. You might know more than me. Would using the crushing the thingamabob provoke?
That's a good question. Let me see.
Probably not.
Yep, so it is a standard action, so I would say that
Okay,
it
so unless
probably
stated
does.
otherwise, activating a use-activated magic item is either a standard action or not an action at all and does not provoke attacks of opportunity unless the use involves performing an action that provokes an attack of opportunity in itself.
Such as an attack, a spell touch attack.
Well, an attack doesn't provoke.
No, not an attack, but you know what I mean. Yeah, something that
Yeah.
would.
So that's up to you, Sarah. Would me crushing this provoke, do you think, or no?
I'm sorry, you said that using a magic item.
It does not provoke unless the action would normally provoke. Like a use-activated object. So if like crushing it would be like me smashing it with my hammer or my great club, then no, because an attack does not normally provoke.
What would? I can't think of anything that would compared to a wand.
Movement. If activating it requires movement, movement provokes.
Right, but
If activating it requires
Armed
drawing
strikes.
it or something.
I'll say that it doesn't, because you could probably just like crush it in your hand without really making any movement.
What I was thinking for flavor is I was gonna have him say, "Come to aid us, spirits," and then he was gonna like throw it up and kind of like baseball bat with his great club, just smash it in the
I
air.
like
Kermit off the
Right,
platform.
so that like the crystal shards just like shatter
Scatter.
in front of all 3 of these guys' faces.
yeah.
Okay. Right in front of them?
Yeah.
Yeah, he just kind of throws it up in front of him and just smashes it right there.
Yeah, so like the shards of the rock like blast into their eyes.
Nothing
It
happens.
does nothing happens, but it's just cool.
Nothing
Okay.
happens.
I don't know how this is going to work because
Okay.
you guys are all clumped together. Like, so it's going to summon this guy, but I don't know.
Just right behind them, or into them, or
Like, if you were doing like right in front of you, I don't know if it would just like shunt them.
well, is it working like
storm.
Summon Nature's Ally, where it just
Yes.
so then it just comes in somewhere. So it could be above them. He can fly, I assume.
If it's, to give you a rule from Gloomhaven, if it's a monster summon, it just spawns in the closest available hex. You could just always do one the closest.
you
available
could move
square.
it to right here.
Yeah, if it, like Josh said, if it can fly, then it can just be above them.
Okay. Well, I'll let you put it where you want to put it since you're the one that summoned it.
It could be above them. It could be
You can
below them.
control its token,
Yeah,
Jason.
I can control it. So
Um,
can it fly?
yes.
Okay.
And
So we'll just say it's like right here.
I will whisper to you what this is.
Ooh.
Just above them.
You don't want to control it, Sarah, but you want to keep it a secret.
Well, it's controlled by the person who's. He's going to be.
I see.
So,
Okie dokie.
and then I'm going to say that takes. Well, technically it's a standard action, but Summon Nature's Ally is a full round action.
Yeah, but
Yes.
that's how the item works.
Right, but I'm going to probably say that it's not going to be able to. Well, it usually can. It can go ahead and do something this round.
Okay. It will. So Miyabe will look at the guy in the air that he knows that he can't reach, and he will say to this spirit, he will say, "Attack him and make him fall." And so it will move into melee with the flying guy.
Okay.
So it does have 10-foot reach. Does he need to move more than a 5-foot step? Because this guy's 20 feet up, and it is 10-foot reach.
And he spawned above these guys flying, conceivably. So yeah.
I don't think so.
Okay. So it would 5-foot step and make its 2 attacks.
Wasn't it 5-foot fly?
5-foot step.
Fly,
Five-
fly
five
foot
foot
step.
He will
5-foot step.
5-foot step. So this is its first attack. I will just copy this.
Okay, that's going to miss.
Okay. Second one.
That's going to miss.
Okay.
I'm glad that you gave this to Miyabe.
That is
Jason rolled those attacks.
its turn.
Okay. So that is Miyabe's.
As I
Yeah, you can't
spend
really move
time
any.
to read the 5-paragraph ability that it also has.
Well, you can move if you want to. You just provoke.
Miyabe is gonna stay where he's at. He doesn't want them to get too much access to his allies.
Okay, fair enough. All right. So top of round,
Can I go?
guys. Yes, you can go.
Man. And so I'm going to shoot at red, and that will provoke.
Okay.
Assuming he wants to take it.
Oh, he does. Susan will do it. So that will be a 23 to hit.
Yep.
So that is 6 points of damage
And
before you blow her face off.
Susan dies.
Necessarily.
No, listen. I don't want to jinx it, but you are at the level that misfire. I think is the only time you miss, for the most part.
Either that or if you fight shadows
Yeah.
or constructs or
Mhm.
incorporeal. Okay, that's gonna hit and that will... Susan will die.
No Hakir, baby. This is a gunslinger.
Yeah, but Hakir can shoot 3 times.
Yeah, you'll get there.
Would you like to move?
I guess my better judgment, no.
Okay. All right, so now it is this guy's turn. So he's going to...
He was top of the round, not me.
Yes, correct. Not you.
Not me.
Not you.
Back off then.
So he's going to fly, and he will... He is going to fly to be here. Still 20 feet in the air.
Provokes.
So he... Yes. Yep.
Whoa!
31 will hit. Roll some damage.
Dare you to say that misses.
Oh man. That might be a little out of your league if it misses a 31.
It is 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, so let me just make sure he's not immune to all physical damage. Nope, I guess not. Oh, and I should say, you take a -1 penalty on attack and damage against actually 7 points of damage. Because the same thing that you have, he also has.
From
You know that,
Okay, yeah.
you know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Yep.
So 7 points of damage against him. Okay, and now he is going to cast a spell, and I need
Everyone.
all 4 of you
Yeah.
to roll a fortitude save.
Okay. I'm better at those.
Hey, a +2 racial bonus on saving
Okay.
throws against enchantment spells and effects.
I want to make a guess. It's probably wrong because it's a fortitude and not a reflex, but I bet you he's going to do some kind of push effect. Because that would be amazing.
And then drown
oh,
us all.
what's that? Sonic's or ear-piercing scream, maybe?
Or a hydraulic push, or...
All of you take 3 points of sonic damage,
But I
and Aluna, Abner, and Krimet are stunned for 1 round.
Oh, that's good. Thumbs up for that.
What was the spell?
Roll a spellcraft.
I bet you it's Thunder Call.
Is it spellcraft or knowledge arcana to recognize one?
Spellcraft.
Spellcraft.
As it's being cast, it's a spellcraft.
Abner. Oh, natural 20 for 30. He
Thunder
casts Sound Burst.
Dang it. That was my second bet.
It was,
I thought
something like that.
Thunder Call's
Yeah.
a higher level, I think.
Yeah, I get that cast on my Kingmaker all the time. Yes,
Yep.
you're stunned for 1 round.
Oof.
That is
Stun
his turn.
is pretty bad.
Yeah, it is.
Stun
That hurts
just...
the old AC.
Where is it? I can't find it.
It's on the right, on the bottom. 3rd row, 3rd column. On the bottom.
Yikes.
Yeah, that's going to be real fun.
So now it is going to be Millie's turn. Millie is going to fly over here and immediately, like, dissipate, and you see this, like, yellow light envelop him and some of his wounds close.
Peter, axe.
And then
Axe!
the other one will provoke to get over here.
Ooh.
Oh, do you have combat reflexes?
It does indeed have combat reflexes, which means, wait. It can make 8 attacks of opportunity per round.
Wow. What it has, like a 24 dex or
It has
something?
a 25 dexterity.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I mean, it is air, so it would be pretty dexterous.
17 to hit.
17
Might do
does hit. Yes. Billy.
it. These things could have DR, though. Another 8 damage.
So there's no DR,
Okay.
but
I don't know
just
if it
make
also
sure.
has that ability.
I don't think that it does.
Okay.
No, it does not. So it takes 8 points of damage. Gross.
Okay.
Okay. So that was its turn. Now it was Aluna's turn,
But
she is stunned.
And it can take purely mental actions. So...
Yep, and then
Well, I have a few mental actions, if that's alright.
okay. What's your mental actions?
Are you making fun of me? Hey,
No.
I have a turn, Sarah.
I just didn't expect someone to actually take them up on that.
I'm a right will use it. I have two things I would like to know. First, is there any way I can determine if he has ongoing spell effects on him, or if not that, how these globule lights, like what spell interaction just happened there, or mumbo jumbo?
I will say, I don't know if it's...
His fly, I guess. I want to know if that is like his just innate ability, or if he's cast a spell on himself.
Okay. So, I would say roll a... This is probably the wrong call. I don't even... Roll a knowledge religion.
That's fine with me.
That's the wrong call.
It is, but I'm not going to complain. I get a +9.
Wrong one.
I have a reason for why I'm doing it, though.
Sarah, I never doubt you. Often.
21. So I will say that you can tell, just based on how he's acting so far and what you've heard of him, that he is actually an oracle. And one of his revelations, or no, one of his
Mysteries.
his mystery allows him to fly.
As a supernatural ability.
Correct.
That's too bad. Not targetable by Dispel Magic.
Yep. So that's what you know about him.
Thank you.
Abner, would you like to take any mental actions?
Did we identify what the other things are?
No.
So what would I roll to try and figure those out?
Oh, planes.
Plain.
I know something about planes.
Not
Just
bad.
maybe not those.
It'll be close. Let me see. Oh my goodness. Actually, yes. So you can identify that these are air wisps.
Oh.
Air wisps.
But unfortunately, you didn't roll high enough to get any
Learn
information
anything.
about that.
Sure.
Yeah, but you would just know that they are tiny outsiders from their subtypes are air and elemental. And contrary to what the others are, they're typically neutral.
Oh. Okay.
Alrighty, so that was Abner's mental image. So now we have
How many rounds are we stunned? One?
just one.
Just
Yep,
one.
so you'll have your next turn.
1,000.
Alright, I'm gonna put him to the back first so I can see. Alright, so these guys are going to... Blue is gonna hit Abner, because he can see that he's stunned.
Rude.
So this will be 2 attacks on Abner. So the first is going to be a 15.
Yes.
Okay. So that will be... I'm sorry, 13.
Yes.
Okay. So that is 9 points of damage.
That's close,
And then-
though, right? 13, is that it?
The bite is going to be 12.
Just hits. Yeah.
Oh, it's 12. You don't have... Oh, no.
And that will be 3 points of damage.
Real quick, though, you do have the plus...
Oh, sorry. Wait, I rolled the wrong die.
You have protection from evil in there, though, right, Jay?
3 points of
Justin?
damage.
Oh, I don't have protection of evil programmed in.
Oh, so then maybe
So how many do you get for that? +2?
plus 2.
Plus 2.
Okay, so the first one would have hit, the second one would not have.
Okay. All right. So then take away the 3 points that I
Well,
just told you.
You said the first hit was a 13, though, you said, not a 15. Is that right?
Well, he's stunned, so his AC is going to be pretty low.
Yeah, my AC is currently 14, if it's protection from evil.
Right.
Okay, so then neither of those would have hit.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Because I had to take it back. It was only a 13.
Yeah, stunned, it just does a -2 to AC and
Yeah.
you lose your dexterity. It does not seem to give the attacker a bonus to hit like it would if you're helpless. It
Yeah,
seems
so-
like you're not considered helpless when you're stunned.
It's 12. My AC is currently 12 without the protection of from
Protection.
evil.
And
Yeah.
you don't have any other deflection bonuses normally affecting you.
Is it just
Uh,
mage armor?
Just mage armor
No ring
and
of protection.
Nope.
Yeah,
Okay.
you also have to remember it's going to give you a +2 in your saves, which I also forgot.
Oh, no, didn't
But
have that
that's-
added either.
That's forever ago, so we'll just forget about
Yeah.
It
it.
wouldn't have helped any of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're fine.
Just forget about it. But yeah.
Okay, so that was against Abner. Brown, I'm gonna put this guy, is gonna 5-foot step and attack Kermit, since Kermit is also stunned. So this will be a 12. I'm pretty sure that misses. And then the bite is a 15.
Yep.
That hits? Okay, so the bite will be 5 points of damage.
Oh, it's more than 2.
And then this other guy, seeing that his thing was not successful, will shimmy over here, and I will shoot an icicle at a Luna. Make sure he can do that. Yes, he can. So that will be a... Oh, goodness. There's no way.
Stunned touch? Maybe.
7?
No. No.
No? No takers?
Sorry,
Okay.
Sarah.
So
I'm so sorry.
now it is Miyabe's turn. Miyabe, you are the only one who's stunned.
So Miyabe sees that his allies are, for some reason, they are not acting correctly, and he sees that all these lizard folk are attacking them, and he looks up and he sees the big spirit there, and he recalls all of the times when, in the past few days or weeks, that spirits have come to his aid, and he'll look up and he'll say, "Spirits, guide me." And then his eyes kind of roll back in his head a little bit, and it's almost as if he enters some kind of trance-like state.
Ooh. Does he start chanting?
No.
Oh, man.
But it almost looks like he's being controlled, like his movements are a little bit different than they were before. Kind of like I said, in a trance. So I'll put that on, and he will swing at, we'll just do a D2 here.
Okay.
1 is brown, 2 is blue.
Okay.
That didn't work at all. 1, so brown. He'll swing
Brown.
out at brown.
Okay.
So we'll roll that. 28 to
my.
hit.
28 will hit, and
my
that is
third.
enough.
My third 18 of the day.
That is enough to pile up them corpses almost as high as Kermit himself.
He swings sideways and knocks it off the platform into the chasm below.
Okay, so now he ploops into the water.
And then the elemental continues its command and flies over and makes 1 attack against the guy.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think I still have that copied. Nope, I copied something else. Roll 1d20 plus 14. Oh,
Oh, boy.
So
Do
a
it.
natural 20, tentative critical,
Do it to him.
not a critical, but still a hit.
yeah. So roll 1d8 plus 4. 9 points of damage
9
to the big
points
guy.
of damage to him.
Um, and Miyabe, he wants to move in, but he's afraid that that'll just make Blue step up and do. Yeah, he will ready an action to move so that if Blue goes down for any reason, he'll trigger his movement so he can immediately come into contact with Yellow and stop him from trying to get into melee with his allies.
Okay, alright, sounds good. So if Blue goes down, so that is Miyabe's turn. Next, it would be Kermit's, but he is stunned. So now it is Blue's turn. So Blue is going to continue trying to take down this. I think he is still stunned. Let me see.
Yeah, I would imagine he's stunned until the big guy's round.
The big guy's turn. Okay, that's what I thought. So, Trident and Bite. The Trident will be a 11. Goodness. And then the Bite is going to be a 7.
Wow.
Trash garbage.
Wait, did Blue attack?
Blue did.
Didn't he already attack this round?
Yes.
Yeah, he did. He attacked Abner.
You're
'Cause
right.
he-
I killed one of them and it put the initiative at the bottom. I'm so sorry.
Those were yellow.
Because when you group them,
I'm pretty
together,
sure I'm
and
at the last of the round.
yeah, you're right. You're right. I think they go after Aluna before Abner.
But does yellow hasn't gone this round, or have they? They did. They
No, he
No,
attacked.
yellow
did,
did because
Should use the.
that one
you.
shot the icicle at you. I'm so sorry. I thought that was weird, but when I X out one of them in my combat manager, it cancels out the initiative for the other.
Yeah, I never
Curse.
delete them. I just put them to 0.
Yeah,
Curse
I
those
shouldn't have.
Garbage
Wait,
rolls.
yellow shot the icicle at Aluna?
Correct.
Yeah.
Why not Abner? Didn't want to give it another try?
Yeah, no, he didn't. He really didn't.
Hmm.
Okay, so now it's the big guy's turn. So he is going to. What's his movement? Okay.
300 feet.
I imagine it's pretty high with flying.
Yeah, so he's
feet.
going to provoke again.
Ooh.
Doesn't seem too
Need to
worried about
copy
it,
that
to be
again.
honest.
I feel like they are not taking these provokes very seriously.
So a 22 is going to miss.
I don't know what you're
Oh wait,
talking
no,
about.
that was your confirmation. 28 will hit.
28 will hit for 1d8 plus 4. 8 more points
8
of
more damage. Okay. So he is going to fly over there, but in the middle of. So he'll take that damage. In the middle, he's going to slice out with his spear at Aluna as he ducks down, hits her, and then continues his flight.
Some kind of like ride-by attack, but for flying.
Lie by attack.
Flyby attack? Correct. Which normally provokes, but you're stunned.
Yes.
So this will be a.
What path did he take? Does he provoke from Miyabe?
I don't think so.
I don't know. He flew over top of you.
Are we stunned until the start or the end of his turn or the beginning of his
I
turn?
think it's the beginning of his turn.
So I'm not stunned anymore. So I
Okay.
Changing.
So if you have a
certain
melee
things.
weapon out, then.
I don't.
Okay.
Well, I do, but it's. Well, I guess I could put it in 2 hands and then put it back. Yeah, sure. What's it gonna hurt? It's gonna miss.
I don't even know if you're capable of hitting him.
Yeah, I don't think I
I
can.
don't
A natural 20
think
always
it's-
hits.
A spear does not crit on a 19, but that's still going to hit.
What? Oh, him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's my.
So-
That's gonna miss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a -1, so it doesn't even matter.
It's Abner.
So that will be. Out of the box. 12 points of damage.
It'd be a keen spear.
I wish.
Man, that's pretty bad for me, to be
Attack.
honest.
And then this guy will. What's his fly speed? Billy. Oh my.
Yeah, they
Oh
can
my.
go wherever they want.
All right, George Takei, take it easy.
Oh my. So this one will also provoke Jason.
20.
That will hit.
Yeah. 5 more points of damage.
That is enough though. He does
Ah.
not get to his target, so he gets
You just saved
Right about
Abner's
here.
life.
Yabe is just clutch right now
Yeah.
with this whole pebble summon.
Man, the
Okay.
spirits, everything's coming together with the spirits here.
It's all coming together.
Miyabe's gonna look at Aluna and be like, "Am I a shaman now?"
He might as well be.
It might,
You're right. I
He's
controlled
summoned
Peter.
a spirit.
Yeah.
He is possessed by his spirits.
Okay, so now it is Aluna's turn. You're no longer
Yeah, I'm not in a good spot. We.
not really, you're right on the edge.
Yeah, I know.
You're like, guys, move up, move up.
I kind of would like them to.
We didn't really have much of a choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I don't even have a pot of. Nope, don't even have a pot. So I am going. I have a potion of barks. Oh. I recently acquired a scroll.
Oh, you.
I did. of spiritual weapon.
Dude, spiritual weapons fly?
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're not on the ground.
Yep, they literally float. That's their whole shtick.
That's cool.
And I have to make sure the range on it is close enough that I can... yeah, medium range, so I definitely can get it to go. So I will... Spiritual weapon, use Warhammer as its template, as a spectral hand will appear up there and attack at that.
So this is... Is that correct?
This is what?
Cut out.
Didn't hear what you said.
Is this from the scroll?
Yeah.
Okay, so just bear that in mind. That's minimum caster level
Oh, right.
for the rounds.
Well, no, don't scrolls go off of yours?
No.
Nope.
What is it that goes off of
Whoever
yours?
Scroll.
Scrolls do
the
not.
scroll.
Wands do not.
Which one does? Is it just Borobees?
Potions do not.
Pretty much nothing.
Interesting.
Absolutely nothing.
Okay.
I think that's still going to be the best. And it'll attack them. So it'll be minimum level, but will it still get boosted by...
And it still uses your wisdom and your
feats
uh,
and stuff.
yeah.
Okay.
So I put the token down. I don't know where you were plopping it. I don't think you can put it on him.
I can.
He summons it from inside the person, so he explodes.
Oh, that would be awesome.
That would be so cool, but no. So, Jace, what is it? So it's going to be 1 plus my spell level, right? So it's just plus my level, so it'll be 6 basically. 1d8 plus 1d20 plus 6. Plus my wisdom, which is 5.
No, it's your it's your base attack bonus. Is it not highlighting? Yeah, there we go. Uses your base attack bonus plus your wisdom.
Yep. So it'll be 11. So plus 11.
Your feat makes it your level plus wisdom. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my feat is what does it. Roll 1d20 plus 11. 18. Probably not.
Nope, that's gonna miss.
And
Got a high AC.
yeah, there's no way for me to skirt. I can't see through all these tokens. There's no way for me to skirt out and not provoke, right?
Correct.
You could try it.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Okay, then I will stay where I am, and that's it because it was casting a spell. Action, arguably, to draw out the scroll if I needed to.
Okay. So that was Aluna's turn. So now it is Lori and Pedro. So they're not having good luck. So now Lori is going to...
Very loyal considering everyone's dying around them.
Well, they're nothing if not loyal.
going to move there and attack. I'll roll for it. So I'll roll it. 1 is Kermit, 2 is Miyabe. Kermit. Okay. So 1 attack at Kermit. This will be with the trident.
That didn't provoke from the big air thing?
No, it's like 20 feet in the air.
Yeah, he had to move up pretty high to be able to get the guy. I
Get
think.
the other two.
But
Yeah.
doesn't it have
Sorry.
10-foot reach?
Well, it was already above them, and then it had to move further up. So it didn't like.
Because did this guy fly higher up?
Well, because he moved over here, and I thought he moved. I wasn't paying attention to.
Yeah, no, I
to-
said I'm pretty sure I said he flew over there and flew up
Gotcha.
so that he was looking down at you guys better.
At least
he's
I
like-
assumed that's what he did, because there's no reason why he wouldn't have.
Right,
but-
so he's like 30 or 40 feet up now, or something.
Well, not any. Oh, you mean this guy?
No, this guy, the bad guy.
Well, he's not that high up anymore because
he flew down to hit
he had
you.
to flew down to hit you and then came up. So
Got
he's
you.
probably eye level.
But over here, he was higher.
He was higher,
Gotcha.
right?
Gotcha. So then he has to be higher as well.
Oh my goodness. So that's going to miss because that was only an 11. And then blue will... I'll have 1 be Miyabe, 2 be Abner. Miyabe. So he will do a full attack. Oh my gosh. No, I can't roll at the single digits. Natural 1.
An 11 was double digit.
Barely.
Yeah, that was with his modifier.
Oh. My bad.
Alright, now it is Abner's turn.
Well, we can't roll saves for our lives, except for Gavin, so if that makes you feel any better.
That's true.
I rolled the 2 best saves I had.
I don't have a whole lot going for me. I can take stunned off, right?
Yeah, you're
Correct.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That ended a little while ago.
I'm getting out of here.
Yeah. I'll drop my pistol
Into the water?
Live in Maelstrom?
onto the ground at my feet.
Aluna accidentally kicks it into the water.
I am sorry, I'm not.
Get your devil weapons out of my sight.
Does pulling out a weapon provoke?
No.
Okay, so
Sheathing does.
pull out. Ooh, do I want the silver dagger or the quarterstaff?
One's a
Get a higher to
two-handed.
hit.
One's a two-handed weapon. One's a single-handed weapon. What else is relevant to you?
Yeah, I'm gonna use the dagger. I'm gonna try to use the dagger. So I pull out my dagger and stab at blue.
Okie dokie. Roll to hit against blue. A 21 will hit and do 3 slashing damage.
Ooh.
And if he was a werewolf, that would bypass his DR.
Yes.
Okay. After Abner is Miyabe.
Okay. He's going to try to... Again, he is still... Let me mark off another round of that. He's still in his trance. He is going to turn his attention to blue this time because he went for brown last time. So he'll turn his attention to blue and swing out at it. And
Okay.
try to knock him into the vortex in the other direction.
My hero.
27 to hit.
Yeah, that will do it. So blue goes Wilhelm screaming off.
Yeah.
Yes.
Amazing
Brought to
sounds.
you by Syrinscape.
It's gonna be my favorite sound set.
And then the elemental will fly kind of right below the guy. It has 100-foot movement, so it's got like so much movement.
because he's
but
like
it-
skirting the water almost.
Yeah, so he'll be right below the guy, so no matter which direction the guy moves, it'll
provoke.
be able to get him. And then
Okay.
it'll swing up with one attack.
That's kind of cool.
Okay.
It like bursts up.
Roll 1d20 plus 14. Miss 18.
That's gonna miss with an 18.
And that is how it goes.
Okay.
That's how it do.
Next up is Kermit.
Well, we'll see what I can do. I'm going to attempt an acrobatics to get over Yahoo here.
Okay. I have his CMD.
Nice.
That
I think I got it.
28 will do it.
So I acrobatics, do some flip spin around.
You should
Natural
know
one.
that make sure you mark off the
I got it.
protection from evil. Yeah.
Oof.
Ooh. So a natural 20 with a 13 to confirm, it won't confirm, but it will still be enough to kill yellow.
Blood and guts splurge all over Miyabe's face.
Yeah. Good thing his eyes are rolled in the back of his head.
Yeah. Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay. Now it is Big Guy's turn. So he's going to... What is he going to do? All of his guys are gone. So he's gonna do another spell, and I need everyone to roll fortitude save, please.
Now!
Me as well.
Yes.
Does it provoke, or is he doing casting defensive?
He will cast defensively.
So he's got to
So that
roll, or he might
is-
lose it if he fails his check.
Caster level check, is that correct?
Yes, it would be 15 plus double the spell level.
Okay. Plus double the spell. Okay.
I spelled that.
Natural
word
19, so he makes it.
Darn it.
wrong. No, he doesn't.
Because of course I rolled that, not an attack roll.
If he had missed, that would have been nice, though. He would have lost the spell, right? If I'm not...
Yeah.
Okay,
Right, finally.
So you said everybody have fortitude?
correct.
Mine's a
So-
15 because I don't have my thing programmed.
Okay,
Mine's a
so
26.
you all take 3 points of sonic damage, and Abner, you are stunned.
Abner, you
Oh, he
do...
likes that spell.
As this sound just booms
Once again,
out.
Abner, you do have the protection from evil in your saves, or did you forget again?
Well, he said 15 and it failed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Next up is Aluna.
You can move in now if you want.
Yeah, I can finally get a little bit out of harm's way.
Don't trip over all the dead bodies.
Yeah, right?
First off, I'll go ahead. The magic weapon will do its thing. Don't even have to command it because it's going to choose the same target.
Okay.
And it's only going to, since it was minimum caster level, it'll disappear after this round.
It's gonna be a 22. Oh,
That
I'm
will
good.
miss.
I'm good. It was a 22. I called it.
How did you do that?
Jason's rigged roll
I
20.
called it.
That's why you guys are rolling so many natural 20s today.
Right?
We have been rolling remarkably well
That's
Right?
disgusting.
compared to previous fights.
We have been
Yeah.
doing
I
very
roll
well.
so bad, but this fight I roll really well.
Really good.
Yeah. I mean, if
Well, that
ever you
matters.
needed to, it would be this one.
To be fair, it helps when you have a plus 14 to hit on this guy's attacks.
So yeah,
Don't speak
I'm,
like you do, okay? It's because I gave you a present.
I'm
Yeah.
going to run over there,
Okay.
and then I will activate the Chime of Storm Calling. This
Okay.
copper chime can be struck as a standard action. She's had it by her on the belt this whole time, producing a cloud of mist surrounding the user, equivalent to an obscuring mist spell. So that'll be a 20 feet around me, obscuring mist, and I will draw a circle. 20 feet is huge. Jace, can you draw the circle?
Yep. So it's 20 feet from you.
I have to pull up the spell again, but I think it is. I think it's centered on me, or at least in my vision of the chime. It centers from the chime as it rings out an obscuring mist. And it should be all of us and not it, if I'm not mistaken. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so it spreads from you in a 20-foot radius, 20 feet high for 1 minute per level, dismissible.
Okay. Alright, so you guys are all now enshrouded in a mist, and you cannot see anything beyond 5 feet.
That's really weird. That spell. The range is 20 feet, but the effect is a 20-foot radius from you. That's not written. Right?
Yeah.
Is that written correctly? Because there should
Yeah.
be range. It wouldn't. Okay. Interesting. But you can't put it 20 feet out.
No.
Anyhow, doesn't matter. Yeah. The spirits
Okay.
have come to help us in all kinds of ways.
Okay, so that was Aluna's turn. So now you're all shrouded. Abner, it is your turn.
drop my silver dagger and pick my pistol back up.
Free action,
Okay.
move action.
Oh, am I still stunned?
Oh, that's
Never
right. You
mind.
are stunned. That's right. I
Yeah.
forgot
Never
you were
mind.
stunned.
Never mind.
So you think
Oh.
about doing
Well,
that.
I think you did drop your dagger.
Can I learn anything about this fella? Can I think about him?
Roll a knowledge local.
Okay.
Yeah, you haven't done that yet.
I mean, you can't
Nope.
see him, can you?
I've seen him. He's burned into my memory.
Memorized his face. No,
Not
you're
enough.
not
But I-
getting
no, I don't know him
not
well.
really.
He's not that burned in your face.
it. He's a white lizard folk, which is odd. So you spend your round thinking about why.
You look
I
weird!
You say in your brain.
Yeah, I can say in my brain. You look weird.
Alright, next is Miyabe's turn.
Did we play the way stunned works in the chat? I just said, did we have it where everybody dropped stuff they held?
No,
I forgot, but that's technically how it should have been.
I forgot about that.
So yeah,
That was
I think
my
the
fault.
only yeah.
I don't think that changed.
Good, then I already dropped my dagger.
Yeah, I was saying, I don't think
Round.
that changed anything
Perfect.
for.
It
Well,
did not, 'cause I didn't use my gun.
Yeah,
so-
It-
Owen wouldn't have been able to provoke an attack.
Yeah, but that was a joke.
I wouldn't have been able to shoot yellow.
That's a little bit more consequential.
That's alright.
Okay, so Miyabe can't really do anything because he's melee and he can't really get to that guy. So he is going to run around the mist because blind fight he doesn't have to roll anything, so he can just do it. He just kind of runs around the mist.
100 feet? Oh, that's right. You have.
Yeah,
50
he just
people?
runs 100 feet through the mist, just doing stuff.
You don't have a
Going, oh!
wait. You don't have a potion you can use. You don't have a magical item to activate.
I'm saving it. And then the elemental, I'm gonna do the cool thing that almost certainly won't work, but it's an ability, so I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
The elemental is going to spin into a whirlwind, and it's going to move 5 feet up, so it catches this guy. So, whirlwind is like 5 paragraphs long, and it's annoying and stupid, and I hate it. But I assume that the feet given on this ability, so it's at the base it is 10 feet, and then at the top of the whirlwind it is 40 feet around. I assume.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because it's like spinning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, at least that's because it says 10-40 feet. So the guy gets a DC 18 reflex save, which I'm sure he's pretty good at.
Okay. It's actually his lowest save,
Oh,
but
okay.
it's still decent. 20.
Okay. Yeah, so an affected creature must succeed at a reflex save when it comes into contact or take damage. So he's saved, so I assume he doesn't take damage. It must also succeed on a second reflex save or be picked up and bodily and held suspended in powerful winds.
Oh.
This is weird because, like, he is a wind guy himself.
So
Yes,
by
it
the way,
says
okay.
trapped creatures can otherwise act normally but must succeed in a concentration check. Blah, 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 blah. There's something in here about if it can fly.
Alright, well, I'll roll another reflex save. Ooh, that was even better. 23.
Okay. So yeah, he's fine for now. A creature that can fly is allowed a reflex save each round to escape the whirlwind. So if he had been caught, he could make a save every round to escape it. But he's good for now, but he is engulfed in the whirlwind at the moment.
Alrighty. So Miyabe ran around like crazy, and then his elemental did a whirlwind thingamajig, and now it is Kermit's turn.
Kermit is going to reload, and he will run like over in this vicinity. That's about it.
Okay. Sounds good. Now it is his turn. And you hear this voice, and it goes, "Yes! That is one of my favorites to use. You have only benefited me." And he will...
Oh, that's not good.
What? Does he have to do a thing to move?
I don't think so. It didn't seem to indicate anything like that.
Okay. So then he's going to disappear into the fog, gunning
Fog?
My
Street.
fog?
Your fog, correct.
Did any of that fog dissipate with the wind? Whirlwind?
Whirlwind doesn't give a
Yeah.
wind speed. Even
And
if it
he's-
did, it's 4 rounds. So.
He's going to attack Aluna. Actually,
Wait, he can see in the mist?
Blind fight.
not better. Blind sight.
Oh.
Am
And
I,
he's blind?
Does he provoke from me in doing so, or does he move in such a way that it doesn't? I don't know if blind fight allows me to well, it would, because if he gets close enough, it would
Yeah.
only be 20.
Yeah, I would say that it probably would because blind fight. You would be able to provoke.
I mean, it's up to you, because he could have easily flown in such a way that it wouldn't have. He could have,
Well,
like, looped
I don't
around.
know.
If he, like...
Depends on his speed.
Yeah, he would have done that. He would have done that.
Yeah, he could have done that. It's easy.
Yeah.
So he will attack Aluna.
Does he provoke
checking.
from this thing, though?
It does not. Once it's in Whirlwind, it doesn't provoke.
No.
20 to hit.
Yeah. She might die here.
That will be
Well, as long as he doesn't crit.
minimum damage, 4 points of damage.
She goes unconscious.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry, 5 points of damage.
She's-
I had the wrong.
Oh, she's still up.
Yeah,
She's
fine.
still on.
So does the obscuring mist stay?
No.
Yeah.
No?
No, yes,
It's
it stays. Yes, it stays. No, it doesn't go away. It is dismissible.
So
Yeah, so Aluna has to dismiss it.
That was the worst way to answer his question.
Well, I heard his question wrong. I heard his question wrong.
So did you just you went unconscious and you helped this guy by putting up fog so now we can't see?
That's correct.
Okay, that's cool. I mean, just,
that was the goal.
Yeah.
that was
Okay.
the exact opposite of what we need. That's right. We finally get the upper hand. He's like, oh, just kidding.
I
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah. How did I supposed to know that he
Wait,
has
so is Aluna
blood
with the
sense?
contortionism or whatever?
Was that?
So Luna with what's her name? Zuif and this guy and the contortionist or whatever there with
no.
him place.
No. Nothing like that. Just a misunderstanding. But conceivably, he's low enough to the ground now. I mean, yeah, they could 5-foot step and
Yeah.
attack.
Yeah.
Go and do it.
So it would be Aluna's turn, but she's dead.
Dead.
So roll me a Constitution check.
No, I don't think he's dying. I think he's just in his non-lethal.
You did say a 20 to hit, right?
Yeah. He was tracking it separately.
What did I say?
Are you into your unconsciousness?
Yeah, my non-lethal got healed.
Yeah.
Oh, so you are dying.
Yeah.
Yeah, so roll me a Constitution check, please.
Yep, she's dying. I can just hit Constitution, right?
Yeah.
A 3.
That'll do
I
it.
think that's enough.
Is
So,
Miyabe gonna go all demon? Are we gonna get to see the demon?
Well, he's raged right now. Already, technically.
Oh, is he?
Technically.
so now it is Abner's turn.
No longer stunned.
Pick up your
Correct.
gun.
Pick up your
Pick up your guns.
No,
All right. No longer stunned. Pick up your gun. So I pick up my gun and take a shot.
Right, so you can't see.
He can still target him. He'll just take a 50% miss chance.
He can't,
can't-
target him
He
if he can't
doesn't
see
know
him.
where he is. He can't target a square because he doesn't know what square he's in.
So you just so high enough perception check to hear where he is what you're saying, or because it's an obscuring miss, and what is it? Creatures,
Yeah, it obscures all sight beyond 5 feet.
right? Creatures further away have total concealment, 50% miss chance, and the attacker cannot use sight to locate the target. So you'd have to have some other sense available to you.
Nope.
Hearing. You can hear, can't you?
You'd have to roll a high check. I can't remember.
Yeah,
how I
on a
did.
perception that I have a -1, 2.
Correct. So it's not gonna happen.
I don't know. Could he hear where he is?
With a perception check that he has a -1 to, yes.
Right.
That's the
Oh,
problem.
I think we were kind of chatting about that earlier, though.
So,
Granted, Scream Mist wasn't in the conversation.
all right, I'm just curious because I'm looking at the whirlwind just to make sure, because Obscuring Mist specifically says that a strong wind disperses the fog in 1 round, but whirlwind doesn't say how
Yeah,
strong.
whirlwind doesn't give a wind speed.
Right, so it'd be up to you. He typed it in earlier.
And
Oh,
even
yeah,
if even if it did, like, the whirlwind is barely touching the fog.
That's
Right.
true.
Right,
Yeah,
but
outskirts.
depending on how much wind it creates and what it disperses, who knows? Because the text doesn't say, so it's up to Sarah.
Oh, this person on Reddit says the creature using whirlwind form actually wind. Basically, they are gigantic.
You were cutting out.
The
Sorry.
whole thing
You're a
cut out.
gigantic what?
I'm so over this. Oh my gosh. I don't know what is going on.
I heard you say gigantic wind, and then you mumbled, and then you were smiling.
Smiling.
So
Yeah.
there's some
It's-
joke to be had that we were
Yeah,
not part of.
it basically called this thing a gigantic cotton candy machine.
No. I thought you were gonna say it's funny, like a fart
It's
gust or
not.
something.
Funny the second time. But
I'll just...
I
Different aspect of it is funny the second time.
no.
So, by the way, I was looking up DCs. To hear the sound of a creature walking is DC 10, but he's flying, so that doesn't help. Hear the sound of attacking someone would probably be like, what, DC 15? Question mark? So it's not impossible.
Why is hearing the sound of someone attacking someone harder than the sound of someone walking?
That was me.
Walking.
That was me. That was me guessing. That was like, I don't know. It's just like that would be more than safe to say as a DC, because perception to hear someone walking is 10. If you wanted to take, because you'd have to succeed 2 checks to get 1 shot off. Is basically 2 50% checks almost.
Well, it's irrelevant.
Yep. So it doesn't matter. So we can live our lives feeling at peace.
Okay, so 5 perception isn't gonna help. So is there anything else that you want to do with your turn, Abner?
Yes. I'm gonna drink a potion.
Oh, okay. All right. I think that requires 2 turns. I think we did that before. Like, retrieving it is an action.
1.
Yes.
But you
Move
didn't
action.
move.
Move action to pull
Move
out.
action. Right.
Yeah, so we'll
Standard
move
action to
action.
drink.
Yeah, and so my next turn I can drink it.
Well, no, you can do it now because you didn't do a standard action.
Yeah, we were talking about if you were feeding it to somebody else.
Yeah.
Well,
I think it's
unless you, if you move action picked up your gun,
Yeah.
then yes, yeah.
Right. So yeah,
Move
Yeah.
action. Pull
I'll
out
have
a
to
potion.
do it next turn.
Yes.
Okie dokie. Now it's Miyabe's turn.
Miyabe will step forward.
This fog is so fun.
Just a
I'm
5
sorry.
foot step.
I thought it would give us a moment's respite to heal back up and then go around 2. I was gonna dismiss it
And,
and go around.
Then he will swing out at this guy, try to knock him to the ground.
I feel like the idiot who cast darkness against
Okay.
a dragon.
It's only 16 to hit.
16's gonna miss.
And then his voice will ring out and he will say, "Spirit, disperse this fog." And I don't know if you'll allow it, but basically the spirit's going to do this.
Super fast and just get rid of it.
It's going to, like, in whirlwind form, swing around the mist and end up behind him, actually on his square. So that's up to you. I don't care if you determine that it does or does not disperse the fog. I just figured I'd do it anyways.
I like it. That's fun.
But regardless of your ultimate decision, he still needs to make those 2 reflex saves again because he is now in the whirlwind once more.
Sarah, to
The
help you.
whirlwind does not care about concealment.
Yeah.
Once again, Sarah, let's see here. A moderate wind, 11 or more, it goes away in 4 rounds. A strong wind, 21 miles per hour or higher, dispenses it in 1 round. A fireball, flame strike, or similar spell burns away the fire in the explosive or fiery spells area. And nothing about wind.
Wish we had that.
Yeah, it
Just cast
says
fireball.
If the whirlwind's base touches the ground, it creates a swirling cloud of debris.
To lift debris. All right, let's go full size, guys. How fast do the winds have to be in order to lift debris of what size, Sarah? In the air, they would have to be.
Lizard bodies. It picks up the dead lizard bodies, and they become battering rams.
Okay.
I mean, technically, if it moves over those squares, it would pick them up. But...
To lift.
50 to 75 mile per hour winds are officially classified as damaging.
Winds.
Shingles will be blown off, and tree limbs and other debris can be picked up.
Oh, so yeah, it's gone.
There you go.
Yeah, so it has to be pretty darn fast. At 45 to 50 miles per hour, tree branches and limbs become loose, and it removes shingles and stuff like you were saying.
How much do you weigh, Luna? Do you get picked up?
Yeah,
It didn't go through her square.
but otherwise I would say yeah, of course she would. If it can pick up me, it would disperse the...
Anything in its squares gets affected by the whirlwind.
So, describe to me, Jason, how it was moving.
So I think it was right here. So it would basically have gone down and started moving like across it like this, just all the way around
all the way around it, getting rid of it.
and end up where it is. So again, I don't care if you say that it doesn't affect the fog.
Well, here's my thing. I'm backing it up with science.
Okay.
So, a real world whirlwind, a moderate vortex, is 25 miles per hour. The spell calls out winds 21 plus miles per hour will disperse it. So, I will say that action disperses the fog.
Cool.
And the guy still needs to make the 2 reflex saves.
Okay.
Anyways. He'd have to do that anyways. The whirlwind doesn't care about concealment.
Right. So, the first one is to...
Avoid damage. The
Damage.
second one is to avoid being trapped in the winds.
Okay, gotcha. Does he get concealment if he's in there?
No.
Oh, bummer. But if it's wind, then ranged attacks won't.
Bullets.
So
Sarah.
he failed the first reflex save.
DC 18.
He failed that one,
Okay.
so he'll take the
So
damage.
He will take the slam attack damage, which is
He
1d8.
it's a 23 again on the second one, so he's not
Okay.
trapped, but he takes 9 points
Yeah.
of.
He takes 9 points of damage, but he is not trapped in the whirlwind.
Okay.
Hey, I bet you're all happy that I went whirlwind before the mist happened.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. So
I can
now it
basically
is
see the future.
Kermit's
It's not a
turn.
stupid ability anymore now, is it? How high up is he, Sarah?
He's not. He's eye level with Miyabe. Oh.
Let me
Oh,
move
okay.
this back up.
So I'll just run over here and shoot him.
Okay.
Shoot him.
Shoot him.
And
Okay.
it's misfire.
Against
15
touch.
Yeah,
against touch.
Maybe.
That is a misfire.
Oh,
Well,
never mind.
All right. Well, never mind. It was a good talk.
Never
though.
mind.
Yeah. Never mind.
So Kermit misfires on his gun, but
Oh,
Gun
damn
next.
it, the wind's gone too!
it'll reset.
It misfires, explodes, and Aluna takes 5 points of damage.
And she
I
dies.
don't think that's how that works just yet.
Jesse, he says.
So he is going to. What's he gonna do?
Hopefully die at some point.
Getting attacked by a whirlwind and a very, very large, rolled back into the eyes,
Man.
7 foot tall, club wielding tribal black man with white
Yeah.
tattoos.
He is going to.
Very intimidating.
Grrr. He said.
He's probably scared.
Yeah, he's terrified. He's going to 5 foot, not 5 foot,
Fly foot fly.
Fly footstep?
Fly foot
fly
step.
footstep. He will provoke an attack of opportunity and
Ooh.
fly back here.
Yeah.
17 will miss. And then he's going to cast a spell.
No more spells.
It's like he was prepped for this fight or something.
Okay. So that's what he will do. And now it is turn. She's dead. So roll me a Constitution check.
Does he begin casting a spell, or did he cast a spell? I didn't hear you.
He cast a spell. He completed casting a spell. So Abner, if you wanted a spellcraft check, I would allow it.
Sure.
No.
Wow.
With a natural one, I'm afraid you have no idea.
You just cast Fireball.
So Luna rolls a 7 on her Constitution check and goes down another HP.
Another HP.
HP. Now it is Abner's turn.
I finished drinking my potion.
Yay!
Yay! 6 points of healing.
And that's standard action, so that's pretty much my turn.
Okay. So that was Abner's turn. Now it is Miyabe's turn.
Miyabe will he will 5-foot step back here. He will pull out his potion of cure moderate wounds, and he'll just hold it for now.
Okay.
And the whirlwind will move on top of this guy again.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
What round of combat is this?
This is round 6.
Okay. Because the gem has a caster level of 11, and the spell lasts rounds per level, so...
Okay. So 11 rounds. Okay, so first reflex save is fail.
Okay, so he'll take the 1d8.
And do you remember?
Second.
Oh, sorry. It was the second round that it was summoned, right? Or was it the first? I think it was the second.
My first action was to create it.
8 points of damage before I forget to do that. Natural 20.
Okay, so he is not trapped again.
Okay. So is that your
And
turn?
yeah, that's its movement getting up there. Miyabe was getting prepped for next round, and that's it.
Because
Okay.
you, what is it to administer a potion? Is that what you guys were talking about earlier?
It's a full round to administer. Yeah.
Let's see.
Next up is Kermit's turn.
I gotta fix this piece of junk. He just fixes his gun
Okay.
with a range mod.
Would you
And,
like to 5-foot step anywhere? 5-foot hop? Okay.
Yeah, I'll go that way.
Okay.
I don't know, discuss.
As you're fixing your gun, you can't help but still glance at this altar, and you see that the body in the center appears to be that of a child.
Oh,
Well,
Oh,
you
that
had to throw
escalated
that
quickly.
in.
Is it a
You had to
tadpole
throw
body?
that in there, didn't you?
not as bad as Troy's.
Is it a tadpole?
No, it's not a tadpole.
Oh, that would have been a great callback.
So come on, Sarah, miss
listen.
callback.
I'm taking that directly from the module. You can look.
What
That's
kind of
not
child?
It's
Like
a lizard
species?
folk child.
Okay.
Aw.
Yeah, this guy's a clean sensor chat.
Beep!
Beep. Don't you have that, Sarah? And Syrinscape? Not a sponsor.
Yeah, I don't think I do actually, but I could do a.
I'm
Oh, that didn't do what I wanted it to do.
It's like the medieval orchestral.
It's like Castlevania. Yeah, it's like a Phantom.
I'm sure we could find a royalty-free to do
that's,
over
that's
it.
what they played. That's what they played during a priest's sermon back in the medieval days when he said something he shouldn't have.
Well, the sound set is just called "Oh no," so I thought it would be like a "Oh no." It wasn't. It was just the
So
organ.
yeah, so Kermit will like fix his gun, jump up over there, look and see that free action. He goes, "Oh no, there's a dead child here. This guy's like bad mojo. He's a mother." Beep. Just kidding. Just kidding.
If this were a movie, they would have put that little like, thing over your mouth.
It would have Samuel L. Jackson's mouth would have popped over my face. Because the only appropriate way to say that.
Oh,
But he
okay.
will reference that there is a dead infant here,
Reminds
so
me of-
this dude definitely needs to go down.
Okay, he's going to fly.
Footstep.
Where's he gonna go?
What's he gonna do?
He's gonna fly over here, and then I need Abner to me.
Roll
You cut out.
Roll
I
something.
need
Abner
you to
roll.
roll a will save, please.
Sure.
24.
Aww.
Yes! Finally!
Is that right?
Your will is
You
only
have
a
plus
3.
3 to your will?
Yeah.
Really?
That's possible. Do you have a negative in wisdom?
Yeah.
Why? It's so important. It's, for moments like these, you can't
Nope.
always roll 20s, bud.
What I rely on.
So Abner rolls a natural 20, so
See
he's
the disappointment on Sarah's face right now.
unaffected by this.
Can I spellcraft?
Can you see the disappointment
Sure.
on Jason's face? You dumped
So
wisdom.
that is, I think, what, 15 plus double is spell level? Or 15 plus is spell level?
To notice a spell, I think it's 15 plus the spell level.
Yeah.
Okay, then you can definitely tell that he was casting Cause Fear on you.
Oh.
And Aluna, I need you to roll another Constitution check.
I don't wanna, but I will.
I ain't afraid of you.
5.
You're doing really good with those.
No.
So Aluna could be dead.
Ah! 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 I saw the 5 and I accidentally typed in the -5.
Next up is Abner.
I can finally shoot.
Shoot him!
Shoot him. I mean, I gotta hit pretty high. I gotta roll pretty high in order to actually hit.
I mean, it's against touch.
Oh, that's true.
Well, is it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, how high up is he?
He
How high up?
is 15 feet in the air. Actually, no, he's been hovering like eye level, so we'll say he's eye level.
Okay, then yes.
He wants to see the fear in your eyes when he causes fear.
I thought you were gonna pull a Troy and be like, he is.
I wish
What's your
Batman
range
always said
increment?
that.
What's your range increment? 20?
Ooh.
He is 25 feet away.
Ooh. So 20 will hit his touch AC for 9 bludgeoning damage.
Not bad.
Not bad at all.
And then I
Oh.
clearly run away.
He didn't even cause fear on you. Why are you running away?
I run back behind. Miyabe.
I wish that he made that line to Miyabe, because Miyabe's...
I'm not joking. That is what he does with his move action. He runs away.
So now it is Miyabe's turn.
So Miyabe will spend his full round action to give his Potion of Cure mod to Aluna. So
What a
she
bro.
will heal. He'll kneel down and he say, "I will not let you die here."
Joke's on you.
Yes.
She's already dead.
Joe,
8 points of healing.
Whew, that's pretty low.
And I think at this point in time, the 4 rounds of Whirlwind have passed, so it reverts back to its normal form. And so it will just do a normal movement over here to, sorry, there. Actually, it has reach, so it can just
I was gonna
go
say, it
here.
does have reach, so you can.
So it'll just move down south and make one normal slam at the creature. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else it can really do. Miss.
19 will miss.
And that's my round.
Okay. Did you want a 5-foot step at all?
Yeah, I'll 5 foot step there.
Okay.
Kind
Now
of
it's
make
Crimit's turn.
a bit of a barrier.
Okay.
Abner, you maintain it, but I lose my circle from protection from
Alright, I'm gonna take a
Oh,
shot.
it.
What's that?
So there's an altar and a Miyabe. So I'm gonna
Oh,
give
that's
him.
true. He would be eye level.
How tall is
Yeah, the altar would be in the way. Miabe would not.
I would
so
move
much,
somewhere
but
else if that's okay. But
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
If
yeah.
you can move over here, you'd be fine.
yeah, I didn't want to be on the well.
Right on the edge, right in front of
If
me.
you move, if you
I
move
might as
over
well.
here,
You're right. I probably would have been shot at him, wouldn't I?
If you just jumped across the chasm,
yeah, from this side.
Yeah.
okay.
Yes,
You're
Oh,
gonna
no.
shoot him.
Against touch.
Show me that. Show me that nat 20 again, please. They look so
Yeah,
good.
please.
They look so good.
I will cry on the stream.
Do it.
Wow.
No. Not even. I don't even
Well,
think that's close.
A 14 will still hit.
Wow. All right then.
You
I'll
do
take it.
12 points of damage to him.
Sounds like all his AC is armor.
Yeah.
sounds
So
like
that
it.
was Krimit's turn, and now it is his turn. So he's going to.
Bill Krimmit.
He's like, oh no.
No,
He is going to fly here, up in the air. So now he's 30, or he's 10 feet higher than he was. And he's going to,
I assume a 20 misses.
yes, 20 misses.
Okay.
Let me just make sure.
I love how he hasn't attacked the genie or air elemental thing at all.
He knows it's gonna go away.
He is going to cast a.
Cast another spell.
Cure critical wounds to heal 4d8 plus 17
I am
hit
prone, but
points.
can I see?
No.
You could probably hear if you wanted to roll a spellcraft.
Yeah,
You're blind. And deaf.
I guess it has verbal components then. Nope.
An 8 spellcraft will not get you what you want.
Nope.
Okay. Now it's Aluna's turn.
Honestly, I wasn't expecting this. Can you cast spells from prone?
Yeah.
It will provoke if Abner has a melee weapon out.
Yeah.
Pistol whip.
Just to whip him.
You can finally get rid of that whiny crybaby.
Yeah. Ah, zombie. Pistol.
And then you get attacked by me. He just smashes you into the ground.
Man, oh man, I am going to cast Bless and stand up and 5 foot step.
Wes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you will bless you and bless you and bless you. Cats are being nice to each other.
Why'd you say that?
Huh?
Why'd you say that?
Why the cats aren't being nice to each other? Because Pierre is attacking Rhett and Rhett
Oh, I
is
thought you
crying.
said they were being nice to each other.
Oh, no, they're not. I just heard sounds of cats, so I might have to
Violence.
go break up a fight in a minute.
So, +1.
Okay, plus 1. So that is Abner's turn.
Pew pew. Where'd he go? Way over there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Your oran's coming out.
Right. Crap.
Even if you get up to the very edge. you-
Yeah, I still don't think I could hit him.
No,
From
because you
there.
said that he was 10 feet higher.
He's higher.
So 10 feet above
Um,
eye level would put that Pythagorean
Just
zero.
jump 10 feet,
Yeah.
and then
Hop,
shoot at the exact moment that you reach
Well,
the apex.
hop on top
Move
of
action.
the altar.
Reload. And I'm going to cast Long Shot.
Oh,
There you go.
there you go. Okay.
Peter.
How dare you
Abner-
cheat!
Cheater! And that is my
Third party
last spells. I have officially 0 spells
Ooh.
left.
Okay, next up is Miyabe.
Miyabe will.
This is round. Wait. This can't be round 8. I just said it was round 8. Didn't I?
I don't know.
I thought you said 6.
Oh, you're right. Okay. Sorry.
I don't know.
It's round 8 now.
Miyabe will ready his action. If this guy gets anywhere within range, he'll
Okay.
charge at him.
Okay.
Elemental guy is gonna do a thing where he runs up and punches him in the face.
Are you reaching or not reaching?
Right, sure. Why not? No reason
Okay.
not to.
Especially since he has a trident. Technically.
And I keep forgetting that he has
Yes.
a -1 to attack.
Well, he does not anymore, because the bless basically counters it.
Oh, you're true. You're right. You're true. Whatever.
Last time I had asked you at 20, he rolled a 21, but I said 20 because I was calculating the -1 in there. So,
Right.
but 18 will miss.
Okay.
Did he get Bane cast on him at some point? Why does he have the -1, and why does Bless counteract it?
That's for me to know and you
It
to
doesn't
not.
officially counteract it. It's just a +1 -1, so it nets out. But it's not like it's a Bane dispels or counters and dispels.
Gotcha.
Bless.
Gotcha.
All right.
The need to know.
So now it is Krimit's turn.
I'm just going to reload, 5 foot step in, and ready an action that if he gets within my range increment to boom.
Alrighty.
This
Okay.
is where
Now
Sarah
it's his turn.
has to not metagame and think about what would he really do.
What would he do?
I don't know.
Lightning bolt.
Go in the water and swim away.
Yeah, that's unlikely.
Right, another
Lightning bolt.
He lightning
Okay.
bolts Abner. Do it. Do it.
Lightning bolt. Fireball.
He's been sleeping
Acid
on
pit.
Fireball this whole time.
So I need. So he's
saves.
going to. He's going to fly over here and provoke an attack of opportunity. Actually, no, he's going to fly over here.
Still
That's
provokes.
a 31 to hit him.
Oh, that'll hit. That'll play.
I'll apply.
I'm calculating the -1 to damage in the roll.
Okay.
5 points of damage.
So 5 points of damage.
He's
And
10
he's
feet
dead.
up, by the way. Brandon.
Kermit's action will kick off.
Yep.
Is he 10 feet up or is he exactly there?
Oh, you're right. He's 10 feet up. So is that still outside?
I think it's going to be just outside because that's
Your
what
range
20.
is 30?
30.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna. Well,
it's-
I think you're in it.
No, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
that's
is.
Is it?
still
Okay.
good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll take a shot. Is he going to get any sort of cover with Miyabe in the way? Even he's 10
No.
feet up, but I think
No, I don't think so.
No.
I don't know.
well,
Miyabe's 7 feet.
even if he was eye level, you wouldn't, because from your corner you can draw a
Oh, okay.
line to him.
All right, so I'll take my shot then.
Crit.
Yeah, bless and everything.
Show me crit.
Let's see.
Close.
Ooh, so a 29 will hit. Do 10 points of damage.
Very close.
Oof.
Very cool.
Oof, oof. Okay. Alright, he will, out of
Do
his
another
mouth,
sound first.
breathe a gust of wind.
Uh-oh.
And I need everyone to make either an acrobatics or strength check.
Acrobatics or a strength
Mm.
check.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Should I roll my strength of 6 or an acrobatics of 9?
We've got a strength of 4 and an acrobatics of 6.
I have an acrobatics of a -3 or a strength of -1. I'm gonna
Can
go.
I
With
do a
Nice.
fly check?
Am I Sarah? Am I? We're all in the blast.
Let me just double check. I would position it so that you are. It's a 60-foot cone.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
So,
yeah,
It's not even.
yeah,
It's not even
don't-
worth talking
don't-
about, Sarah.
don't look it up.
It's not.
Okay.
look at
Nope.
So yes, you are.
Yes.
So Aluna is gonna drown.
Nah.
Not necessarily. We'll see what she rolls.
I don't think she.
You said a 50-foot cone?
Oh yeah, she's
From pro.
So you said 50-foot
she's-
cone?
she stood up. 60.
60.
60.
That's a big cone.
I imagine
I'm
Aluna
drawing it
going
right
like
now.
cartwheeling head over heels away from the platform.
So that is the cone.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So Miyabe rolled acrobatics 22, Kremet 24, Abner natural 20 for 2. Aluna's strength check of 2. So, you not only fall prone, but you fly backwards 12 feet.
Oof.
12 feet?
And
In what direction? That makes a difference.
Wait, do I make it right to the edge?
that's what I'm thinking, because
that's
a
a tough
straight line
one.
from him. But I'm going to have you roll a...
It's a straight line from him, so I'm gonna go...
You're gonna roll a what?
A reflex save?
Okay.
Why?
I was going to see if you don't fly into the water.
You said, how many feet did you say?
12, technically.
That's 15.
2 squares.
So that's 15 feet back there.
Right, but you're also sliding past this area here, which is like right off the edge.
That little lip? Okay.
Yeah, just roll me a reflex save.
She's gonna fall in if you have me roll a reflex save. Yeah.
Okay, so 5. You're not falling in, but you're hanging off.
Oh, she's on the edge there, is what you're saying.
Yeah, yep, so you're hanging off the edge right now.
Luna's having a bad day.
And Luna, it is your turn now.
I don't have the strength to pull myself up, I don't think. But I'll attempt.
Do you have climb?
No. I can attempt.
Maybe you should ask the spirits.
I can delay.
Spirits give me strength.
I can delay.
Okay, so you're gonna delay. Okay, so Luna delayed, and now it is Abner's turn.
Those are one of those moments where that does not make sense.
It does not.
Delay, needing to roll my save.
How high up are you currently?
It's 10 feet up.
This is the cheesiest thing I've ever done.
Yes, I think it is.
So where do you think I need to be in order to shoot him?
I would say this square.
I have 30 feet range.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
30.
you're the same range as me.
So then I
Yeah.
think you could be
You're
20.
fine. No, you're fine.
That's what I
20,
was thinking, like here. Yeah.
25
No, as long
feet,
as you
and you're
can,
good.
yeah, 20. As long as you can draw up to 25 feet, you're fine. Because with Pythagorean, it's 26 and change.
Yep.
So that'll be within your 30 feet.
All right. Pew!
Okay.
16 to touch.
16 against touch will hit and do 7 points of bludgeoning piercing damage. That is Abner's turn.
Oh my gosh, just die already.
And now it is Miyabe's turn.
Talk about a health sponge. Holy cow.
Right?
Well, he's probably healed a bit, I'm sure.
I know what I want Miyabe to do.
She's calling out.
Luna.
She's calling out
Let's
for
go
you.
up that dead weight of Luna.
He's calling out. Help me! Miyabe, do not let me fall.
Don't worry, I'll get. Oh.
He walks over and does the scar to Mufasa. He just like flings her into the water.
Sarah,
I've always hated
Sarah, would you
I
like
have
me to
a
roll?
lucky-
Would you like me to roll a climb check so Jason's conscious is cleaner?
Well, I mean, if you fail by 5 or more,
Yeah, I would fall. That's why I delayed.
So, what you see, Aluna, as you're hanging, as you look up and you hear these large, heavy footsteps, and going over the corner is Miyabe with his eyes still rolled back in his head a little bit, as he reaches down, grabs your arm, and just kind of like single-handedly lifts you up and sets you on the ground beside him.
I'm okay with this
18 strength.
because technically we played it in rounds and in turns, but everything happened simultaneously. So he saw the gust of wind and rushed out to go help us right away. You know what I mean? So
with great hesitation.
Well, it's
I
not
was
really
in the middle over
simultaneously
here.
though.
Because if he gets into flanking, then this thing is super good, but
yeah, right. It was a
I could have probably ended the encounter just there.
hey, you want to let her die? You can let her die. I'm not gonna hold it against you, Josh Allen, the player.
Yes, you
Miyabe
would.
wouldn't-
Oh yeah.
They wouldn't let her die.
No, Brandon, I'm
Sin
not.
would let her die.
Yes. he would have said you should have put points in the climb. It just takes a skill rank.
No, nope. What I would have said is, shouldn't have dumped your strength.
That's That's true.
Literally to everyone in the party except.
Joke's on
Which-
you, Luna. He picks you up and uses vampire
Jesse,
touch.
which-
I want my potion back.
Which square do you put me in? You can put me anywhere.
So the elemental will then move over in front of our allies, and he will make one attack.
Jace, where do
Is
you?
he 10 feet up in the air?
Yeah, he's at the height that he needs to be. Whatever.
Okay.
He has perfect fly speed, so he can just do literally whatever the heck he wants.
Yeah, well, so does Darthek, so take that. 22 is going to miss.
Jace, where do you? Put
That is not without the -1. It's 22 flat.
Where
Just
do
so you know.
Where do you?
Yeah, it still misses.
I'm just gonna
Okay.
go there.
Yeah, just right there.
I'm just gonna go there.
And that is its turn.
Okay. Next is Crimit.
Rinse and repeat. Except for hopefully a crit this time. Let's reload.
Do it. Do it.
Oh, it's not a solid number though.
Okay. If that was against regular AC, that would have missed. But it's against touch, so it hits. How do you want to do this, Crimit?
Yeah! I was gonna summon spiritual weapon.
I figure he is flying with the wind elementals trying to punch at him. He's just like kind of dodging, and I shoot and I clip him in such a way that he kind of loses his balance, falls, and lands on his own trident.
Oh,
Oh.
he actually has a spear, but yeah, I get
Or
what you're talking
yeah, he spears himself as he falls. Like the spear drops as he falls, and like gravity, and he goes through it.
It's
That was
so
rude.
Yeah, it's so kind of grotesque.
He's killing babies here, man. Calm down. Why don't you go fall off a cliff?
That's circumstantial evidence. You don't know that he's the one who killed him.
That's true. I don't.
And with that, everything ends. He falls to the floating platform and doesn't move.
Miyabe will step up, and he'll kind of do a little bit of a bow towards the... I'll tell you guys, the large air elemental.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I looked over this earlier and I was like, wait, that's not really what's summoned, is it? And I started Googling and I was like, wait,
pretty
there's no way.
pretty
That's not
nice.
that's not what's summoned.
That's
68 hit points, DR5 everything, 2 slams at plus 14 each for 1d8 plus 4, 100 feet of perfect fly speed, 10-foot reach, whirlwind, combat reflexes, dodge, flyby attack, all kinds
You
of
don't
cool
get
stuff
that
here.
until like what level? Summon monster.
You'd be a 9th level caster to do summon monster 5.
But when you're fighting the boss enemy that has perma-fly, kind of feel like you need something.
Yeah, it was a big help. So Miyabe kind of leans forward and bows to this elemental, and he says, "Thank you for your assistance," as it evaporates and disappears.
Well, I guess it's all over.
It would seem so. Is everyone all right?
I could use some of that wand.
And yeah.
You know,
Crimit, I would help you, but and she pulls it out. They're completely defunct. They're as good as sticks.
I think I'm all right. I checked the other altars. What are on the other ones?
They each have the body of a lizard folk. Oh, you know what? Oh, I'm such an idiot.
They come back to
I
life.
should have made these on the map the whole time. I was like, what do you mean what's on the other altars? It's the little bodies.
Are they all infants?
Yes, they're all children.
Oh.
So you remember back to the conversation, or what you heard from the conversation with the chief, and how she was very upset because, according to Darthek, this ritual required the sacrifice of lizard folk. You didn't know that sacrifice meant children.
Oh.
That's the problem right there. I think the children conduct less electricity as conduits.
You also notice on each of these that there's lots of coins
Okay.
and gems and just different items.
There's are they like strapped down or something?
Nope, they're just laying on top.
Well, this seems like fair recompense for our struggles. Money!
We should return the bodies to the lizard folk above for them to give whatever proper rites they do for their fallen.
Luna just nods. She's really sad about all this. She's moved by it.
He moves over to this guy and he says, "This one does not deserve proper rites."
What about his peons? They probably don't deserve those either.
I do not know. They could have been deceived.
I mean, they would have known that they were sacrificing children.
Luna nods at that.
Perhaps such judgments are for the spirits to decide. But
Alex,
this one, I think it is clear. And what I want to do is once they've kind of like looked over this guy and gotten what they want, I kind of want Miyabe to kick him into the vortex.
Ah, typical. No, you can't do that. How will we know he's actually dead? Because this is exactly how a scene happens where you kick him into the vortex, he goes into the little tunnel over there, and it cuts to another scene where he wakes up on a beach, and it just shows his eye open at the end credit, and it's like, oh, we averted nothing.
How about this? He takes out his
Decapitate him first.
his Earthbreaker and takes the pointy edge and he smashes down to cut the guy's head off, and then he kicks the rest of the body in once we've taken stuff.
That's
With the pointy end.
gruesome.
Perfect.
That's
Much better.
terrible.
Okay. So you effectively coup de grace him.
Oh yeah, he's dead.
He may still have a chance.
And
Just a head.
oh, you want me to do it? Okay. Okay.
He's saying there's a chance.
So you
Take the critical damage of
You
this.
never know.
Take the critical damage of this.
Okay. Okay. So
I need you to make a DC 49 fortitude save.
Okay.
Technically, he's dead already, but
Doesn't a natural 20 always succeed?
yeah, but he's already dead from the damage itself. So
Oh,
it's not actually gonna save him.
no. He could have had a 47 con.
Ah,
He's
That's a
dead.
fail.
Yeah, he is dead.
There was somebody I was reading in the comments on a Reddit forum that talked about how coup de grace wasn't overpowered and it was totally okay and all this stuff. It's like, because it gives you 2 saves. I was like, yeah, your second save is going to be like DC 75. Like, you're not going to succeed it. Like, you just killed the thing. So,
Yeah.
the point was invalid.
Do we go back up top then?
Well,
Yeah, I think once we've gathered all of this stuff here,
we'll do the loot. And we'll do that.
taken the bodies, we will bring it all up with us. And
Yep,
we
so
will...
if you do the normal detect magic and all of that, so you detect magic on his breastplate and his spear. And then he has 3 potions on him. 2 are the same and 1 is different. On the altars, you do detect magic on a couple of actually on all of the altars. You detect magic on some not crossbow bolts. These are darts.
We
I
sell
was
them.
gonna say crossbow bolts were good to selling them.
Yeah.
Sell 'em.
On darts, so there's still ammunition. And then you also would get. Are you ready for the money?
I'm writing it all here in the
Okay.
chat so we can reference it.
223 platinum,
Oh my.
It's rich.
1,366 gold,
Wow.
There's our trade shop.
Yep.
Great shot.
Just
yeah.
buy one now.
Yeah, don't give it back to the tribe or anything, because you know.
Which tribe?
Abner's not evil. He's just a capitalist.
As far as Abner's concerned, this covers the spellcasting cost of all those fireballs.
Of all those fireballs, yeah.
7,921 silver.
I say, does he even break
This
even?
is-
Barely.
This is getting heavy.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
I'm hearing all this.
Yeah, good luck. 10 of these magical darts, a large saltwater pearl,
Oh.
3 polished amber gems containing strange hair-like feathers, an onyx remora statue, and the skull of a rock filigreed with silver.
Wow.
Abner, roll me an appraise. Okay, so 15. What's your bonus? An 8. Okay. All right. So we'll just say you can take 10. That's something that they do in the one podcast I listen to. I always forget. Just take 10. Miabe rolled a 2 minus 1, so a 1.
This is all worthless.
You have profession.
You are correct, Miabe. I will take all of this myself. I'll need you to help me carry the silver.
So the large saltwater pearl is worth 50 gold.
How much?
How many gold?
150.
Okay.
The amber gems containing feathers are 75 each.
Oh.
So that's what, 225?
210?
75
each,
times
3 of them?
75 each. Okay.
75, sorry. 75. The onyx remora statue, 50 gold. And the rock skull is 450 gold.
Oh my goodness gracious.
I have a good start to a trade shop.
I missed half of that
50
because I
gold.
accidentally opened up the HTML format of this one.
150, 225, 50, 450.
50. 450. And finally, for defeating Darthek, you earn 2,400 XP. For defeating 2 air wisps, 600 XP each, so 1,200 total. For defeating 4 disciples of Darkwater, 600 each for a total of 2,400. And for ending the ritual, 6,400 experience.
Woohoo!
Anything for freeing the lady?
Yes. So Lady Fafrail is 1,600 XP.
16.
Lady Falafel.
Should have known you would go there.
Hello, Miss
Lady Falafel.
Miss Falafel. How are you today?
Miss Falafel.
Hmm.
Ham slice gold.
So we level,
Okay.
I presume.
That brings us to 16,275 hit.
Hit points.
Points.
We are gods!
We attain 1 rank of mythic.
Which
Next
is
up, Rovagug.
which is just above the 15,000 necessary to hit level 6.
Awesome.
Well done.
Yay!
Are we doing that right now?
Right
No,
next
we
to
were
this
going right
session.
into the next
I gotta say,
level,
there
yeah.
is something. Moments like that feel good when you're doing XP leveling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It would have been really funny if it was just under and you're like, oh.
Oh, we still got that ice golem.
Yeah, we can still go back and
Chest
kill
in
There's a
there.
chest in there.
We have a
That's
haunt
true.
to dispatch.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say, is there any like role playing that you guys want to do to shore this up, or do you want me to kind of go into my conclusion?
I think mainly we would take all these bodies up to the surface. We would present the 4 children to the tribe chieftain, and we would probably do that ritual with the 3 the haunted, burned corpses, take them out into the rain and exhume them in the fresh water. Miabe would go up to the chieftain and he would kind of hold out his great club towards her and he would say, "This was of great help. I do not think we would have been able to stop this ritual without it. I thank you."
She would take it and say, I am thankful for you for dispelling this ritual. And as much as it pains me to see my good friend perish, I know it was for the best. for something dark had taken his mind, and I do not think that he could be saved.
No. But the spirits will decide.
For now, we can only look forward, hoping to find somewhere new to stay and live, for a new start, and maybe someday we can pay for the sins that we committed.
Yes. As I said before, if at any time you are threatened by the humans, and it is their fault for encroaching on your territory, then I will stand by you. I will seek a balanced compromise between them and yourselves, so that you are not hunted down as it seemed he thought you would be.
That alone makes this feel worth it, in my mind. And maybe someday we can talk with the humans, come to understand each other, and maybe someday we can even live amongst each other. For now, we will go somewhere to try to recover the loss that we've faced.
Miyabe would gesture towards Abner and he would say, I am sure that my friend would be willing to trade with you in the future.
Did you hear that?
Absolutely. Abner, you are my friend.
You could even
And then
say...
he'll look at the... Oh,
You just
go
said,
ahead.
Abner, you are my friend.
No!
You got a friend in me, myself.
I got a friend in myself.
I'm a friend in myself.
I wake up every morning and I say, Abner, you are my friend.
I think it's like every other game that Jason and Justin play each other's characters.
That I really have an image of like a specific, I can't name the name, but a specific actor looking in the mirror like, you know what? You're great. You know what? You are my best friend. You know what? I really like you. You're like talking to a mirror, pumping yourself up.
Me?
So, yeah, you talking to me?
Oh, you talking to me?
You must be talking to me. There's
I'm
no
saying
one
we
else
have
here.
I just don't- Oh yeah.
Do you speak polyglot?
Yes.
She's
He
like,
does.
wow, I thought just yesterday that you couldn't even speak our language. Now you can.
Don't bring it.
It was all a ruse to make you believe that I was ignorant of your language. I've been practicing. I now speak it fluently.
Aluna deadpan to
I know you're alive.
Have I told you about my meteorological abilities?
Sarah, did you just intentionally cheat to roll the 20 trick?
No,
It's a legit 1d20.
Oh, is it
it's a
really?
legit 1d20. It's green.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I didn't do roll. What was it? Roll 20.
Rolling 20.
It's off probably playing with the other lizard children, because that's...
She knows everything. She knows everything.
Yeah,
Kermit's
that's
playing with them.
that's the main scene that I wanted Miyabe to do.
Okay. Did anyone else have anything they wanted to play out?
Mine's a quiet scene and it doesn't have role play. I just want to describe, a descriptive narrative as she goes and finds a cool marsh away a little bit, a quiet place, secluded. And I kind of envision it like approaching night as she finally found a resting place that she thought would honor the bodies and do well by the haunts. And after she sets them into an eternal rest, she finds a place to... She gives what's the interaction with the lizard folk as far as burying the 4 kids?
Yes, so they would have done a proper funeral for the children. So they would have gathered. It would have been very tribal, so themes of it would have been familiar to you. I think they probably would have burned them like on pyres. I would imagine that's probably their custom.
Does
And
the
then
rain
they
smell?
would. I'm getting to that in just a second. Yeah, so they would have burned them, and then they would spread their ashes in the river. you notice that when you first came up, the rains continued, but over the next couple of hours, the rains cease. And actually, before dusk comes, the clouds break, and you see the first bit of blue sky that you've since coming here.
Wow.
And the sky turns into a beautiful sunset as dusk comes that lights up the entire forest. And
Is
the
there a nice
plains.
little mountain that we can climb up and just watch it? It's so nice.
No.
You could climb on top of the 50-foot pillar.
Yeah.
Lightning bolt hits Aluna, dead.
The other thing you notice is that the floodwaters have already begun to recede, and the water begins to soak deep into the earth.
It'll be a good crop season.
Go ahead.
I think after she does all that, if for a show, like, you know, the final scene would be Aluna being introspective about it all and holding that chime. And just kind of thinking about, just to look into her head a little bit. She was sent by one of her ancestors to come here, but she wasn't given a why. And I think that she's still trying to parse out, like, yeah, we won, but, like, her journey's far from over, and she still has more places to go. So, like, one of the things she's thinking about is, like, what is her continued role to speak for the living, to speak for the dead, to help what, and, you know, she's just contemplating that. But she knows that they did a lot of good, and taking comfort in that.
Justin or Kermit, before we go into the conclusion, was there any scenes that you wanted here in the Lizard Folk village or anything?
Not in the lizard folk
village,
yeah.
back in
Back to the town. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So we'll say that you guys, the Lizard Folk treat you to a bit of a, I don't want to say a feast because they really don't have very much, but they would try to give you a place to stay, try to feed you. They would, after this funeral with the kids, they would have a bonfire, and it's kind of a solemn event, but it's also like a breath of relief that now this is over. You guys would travel back to Pridon's Hearth, and unbeknownst to you, but in the days to come, whatever power was holding up this underground in the temple has left, and the temple crumbles.
Oh.
Well, first we cleared it all out, and we got the items in that chest, and...
Well, you didn't say so. I asked you if you had anything else you wanted to do.
So what was in it now that, you know, you guys are lucky
Yeah.
that you didn't want to go in there after I've asked multiple times?
Okay, so what was in there was a wand of flame sphere with 10 charges,
Ooh.
a wand of cure moderate wounds with 10 charges,
Oh, see, I told you guys!
and a
didn't end up
headband
really
of alluring
needing it.
charisma +2. So you guys didn't go
Yeah,
there.
there you go!
Yeah, we didn't
I
really
guess-
end up needing any of that.
My wealth by level would have jumped, so I need a alluring headband.
Well, it crumbled, and
Don't we
I asked
already
you
have
guys.
an alluring headband of charisma?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm wearing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've already gotten one of those.
Why are they both
Yeah.
charisma? Is that true?
Was that one wisdom?
Yeah,
Inspired
you have a
wisdom?
wisdom one,
Wisdom.
Josh.
No.
I don't remember encountering a wisdom one.
Nope.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
I asked.
You
I
got
didn't
it from
have
Muzuzi.
Oh, you're right.
Yep,
I already
we
have a
have two.
headband of wisdom. Still a headband. Wait, so we
Yeah,
wait. We found 3 headbands this adventure?
Yeah.
Correct.
That's about
And
par.
then
Oh.
Jason got the belt of strength.
And that one
Yes.
amulet you didn't. Natural
Oh.
armor +1. +1? +2. +2.
What was the chest that the boss had? The 2 items the boss had.
Oh, he has a +1 spell storing breastplate
Oh, cool.
and a +1 spear.
Okay.
Ooh, fancy.
And 1 potion of bull strength, 2 potions of cure moderate wounds.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Just a
So,
inventory for your shop, Abner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Off to a great start.
okay.
Rich.
So, you guys get back to Pridon's Hearth. You are able to relay back to the Count and the Sheriff that you were successful. The Count had promised 5,000 gold to whoever could stop these storms. So collectively, he gives you 5,000 gold. They actually dedicate a holiday in your name, and they call it Heroes Day.
Obviously.
Oh, so it was Crimit's Day. All right, whatever.
I wish they
as
had
they now
honored the
see you as a civic
spirits.
treasure.
Spirits instead. That'd have been nice.
Yep, and furthermore, he grants each of you now a parcel of land, not necessarily in the city, but outside of the city too, if you should desire. So before we...
Miyabe offers his land as an embassy for the lizard folk.
Nice.
Before we come to a conclusion, I just want to go through and I want each of you to tell me, from this point on, what do you envision your character doing? So we will start with Crimit. What's Crimit doing after all of this? Like, short term, long term. What's he gonna do now?
Yeah, I guess kind of short term. He wanted to come and make a name for himself. Maybe be the sheriff. He was a deputy, so I mean he was close. But we still have the sheriff involved there, and with everything going on, he probably would just help around doing stuff what he could in the village, and then helping with the lizard folk as needed. Probably short term, and then I guess kind of long term. I think that he would stay here for what he could, and kind of what we talked about. He would meet with Adela to help her cope with, but then also for her to train him in the ways in Iomade, so he can start working on the path of the divine.
Oh, really?
Oh,
so
okay.
maybe take up the Holy Gun archetype? Ooh.
He will be multi-classed, but I am going to leave it up for mystery.
So Adela kind of takes Kermit under her wing, not only because of his eagerness to be a sheriff or, a leader in the town, but also because she sees it as part of her penance for what she did against Iomade that lost her paladin powers. She now sees this as penance and is hoping in some way that by leading Kermit, to Iomade or whoever, that perhaps she can come back into Iomade's good.
Yeah, she's pretty good about that stuff, Iomade. I know a character who was redeemed in her eyes.
As do I. Next we have Jason. What do you envision Miyabe doing? Or do you...
What would Aluna do?
What is Aluna doing? And what is
that's what Miyabe does.
Well, one thing that I know Miyabe would be doing is, in the short term, he would be seeking Aluna's aid and counsel in finally ridding himself of the curse of his bloodline. Essentially flavoring it, he would be retraining his Blood Rager levels into Barbarian levels. So he would be removing all semblance of his Blood Rage and replacing it fully with Trance, which is what he used there at the very end. Because that fits with his theme of spirits much, much more.
Yeah.
So he would be looking for some ritual to rid himself of that.
Yeah, we haven't talked to... Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, and other than that, he would be looking for, while he's still here, any way of helping either the humans or the lizard folk, and maintaining some sort of civil discussion between them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So along those lines, we weren't sure exactly. I mean, obviously, mechanically, you can just retrain. You know what I mean? But we weren't sure if that was going to be like a quest in and of itself, or just a lot of spiritual mumbo jumbo into the woods for a little while or whatever. But Aluna would help with that task. But moreover, since we've got plots of land, I envision her staying in town a little bit longer than I thought originally, but only so far as to set up some establishments with the plots that they were gifted, either an embassy for the lizard folk or like a healing house for more esoteric principles that wouldn't be found in typical divine homes or the church. So for more obscure curses and remedies and that kind of thing. And
Like a Temple of Spirits.
Yeah, a Temple of Spirits. And following the path of Pridon, her shaman instructor, and then from there, long term, like I said, her quest does not end. Her long term goals, it never got explored in the sequence of these adventures. But long story short, she used to be able to see the spirits and see into glimpses of the ethereal plane and stuff. Mechanically, I think she had like a permanent true sight or something like that. But she doesn't know why or how or when, but that stopped. And so that's kind of what embarked her on this quest to get that back. And there's a couple of other things related there. So her long-term goals don't keep her here, but she helps out as much as she can, because part of that journey, I think, might result in an alignment shift. And so part of that is just trying to do good things and, you know, do your part for society. So she keeps doing that.
Nice. And finally, our resident capitalist, Abner Calhoun.
Yep.
What are your short and long-term goals?
So short term obviously was to try and like establish a trade route between Absalom, Shadow Absalom, and this area, Pridon's Hearth, and really that whole region. And so I think like short term definitely would take all the funds that they've been able to collect and build that first trade house. You know, establishing trade with the halflings. Maybe trying to establish trade with the lizard folk as well. And then long-term goals, probably trying to expand into like other regions and stuff. Like continue to try and grow his trade
An empire of
in
oddities.
other regions. What's that?
An empire of oddities from...
Yeah, so that was the other thing. Like we didn't really get into that, but like I thought like his focus would probably be magic, like magical items and stuff, because A, that's his background, and B, that's kind of what comes out of Shadow Absalom, so it'd be like the easiest trade good for him to acquire would be magical goods from there. So probably shops of curiosities and magic would be his focus in the long term, to have a thriving trade of magical items.
Yeah, and the way I see it, I'm not sure how we would negotiate this, but we had a lot of funds that were technically party funds. So as part of that initial investment in his business, I think she would like have a caveat that, you know, the shrine, the temple of spirits has to be able to afford their material components and that kind of thing. And so each of the organizations that they set up are kind of codependently run in such a way. Of course, Abner has much more capitalistic gains and success possible.
Sure.
Yeah. So you all have your long and short-term goals. In the days, weeks, months to come, Pridon's Hearth, the lizard folk will send a contingent to parley with the humans. You guys serve as ambassadors, kind of bringing the two groups together. And the relations are good, with one exception. One of the lizard folk that they sent constantly walks around asking to wrestle with the humans in town. And with that, we will conclude this module, Ire of the Storm. Thank you, everyone, for listening. I hope you had a good time. I hope you had fun. My first time on the stream GMing, so lots of mistakes, but lots of things to learn as well. So until next time.
Until next time. And next time will be, if I'm not mistaken, everyone, officially jumping 100% back into Are You Excited? Are You Excited? Iron Fang Invasion. Visions of Feindar. We pick up mid-ambush, and we'll explain the situation since Andrew's left the podcast. We'll explain it then. But I gotta say, we are so excited and so nervous for that. Getting back to the nitty-gritty. This was kind of like nice and fluffy and like, oh, I feel good. I'm ready to have a...
Nobody died in this one.
Nobody died. Yeah, I'm ready to...
As much as certain people tried.
This is true.
I don't know about y'all, but I'm super excited to having my spirits crushed consistently and reminded that I am in fact human. Every Tuesday at 6.
Less than human.
Subhuman.
So all good night. Check us out on Spotify, YouTube, and everywhere else that you find podcasts.